fear mongering time. Oh well, abundance, abundance, abundance. YouTube, abundance. I'm on live on YouTube and on Instagram, people. So these videos that I'm going to play today is for awareness purposes only. It is what it is. It is what it is. If you think that I'm fear mongering, if you think this fear mongering time, then go ahead about your business. No need to log in. Stay where you at. No need to come on over. If you think it's fear mongering time, if you don't think this reality, if you don't think something tragic had to take place to you in order to get you in these conditions that you are in right now, to go from an angelic, benevolent being to a human, you lost it. You lost it. And I want to prove my point too with something real fast. And I want to prove my point. I see y'all on there, YouTube family. I see y'all. I want to prove my point with something real quick too. My YouTube family, Star Seeds. And listen, y'all see what's up. Y'all see what's going on. Years old people that's in the chat. Abundance and gratitude to y'all. My Instagram family, years old. I'm live on YouTube right now. I mean, and the name of the video is "You Can't See the Fall." You can't see the fall. That's the question. You can't see the fall, and you can call in. Me and Red's gonna put a good show together for y'all because I wanna get his input on a couple of things that's been going on in the sky. He sees things differently than I do because we all have a piece of this puzzle. But I want to show y'all something real fast. Here you go. Now, this is my YouTube channel right here. I have a question when it comes down to the videos on my channel. Right here is a video regarding the moon. 3K. That's the moon. And that video is only 1 minute and 38 seconds, right? Here is a video. Here's a live video I did 1 day ago. 2 hours and 50 minutes, right? Almost 10K people watched the video, even though I know those numbers are still a lie too. But my thing is why is it that when I load a video up regarding the moon and the objects that are up in the sky around the moon, and when I load up a video, here you go right here, 2 minutes and 29 seconds, look, 3.8K. Why when I load a video up regarding the moon, regarding the objects around the sun, and whenever I speak or show videos directly regarding DNA, genetics, here we go right here, this video right here, why is it that these videos are completely and totally shadow banned through social media? Why is it? If I'm telling a lie, if I'm recording the moon, just like I'm going to show you a video, I just recorded the sun outside. I just recorded the sky outside. Why is, and I'm going to load that video up on both. After I use it on this live, I'm going to load the video up separately. But my question is, why is those videos, if I'm doing CGI, here's the phone that I'm using, because people ask this question all the time. Here we go. Here's the phone that I'm using. Like, Kalal, what are you doing? What phone are you using? Or how are you recording the sky? So let me go to settings so I can tell you exactly, because I don't know. I know it's a Motorola Z. Hold on. Let me go into settings. About phone. Device name. All right, here we go. This is the Motorola One 5G. See that right there? Motorola One 5G. All I do is take this phone right here, turn my camera to the side, record the sky. After I record the sky, I take that same video, load it up to my computer, and all I do is strip the light, or when it's too bright during the day, I strip the light down. I make it a little darker, or at nighttime, I'll brighten it up just a little bit, depending upon the angle of the moon and how bright the moon is. That's it. I don't do no alteration to the objects or that I'm capturing the sky. I don't do any type of alteration. All I do is strip the light or add light. That's it. and that is what you see in the sky. So why is it, if I'm lying about a pulsating sun, about me recording the blue Kachina, about me recording the green orb, about me recording a sky that's not blue or black, and I'm getting different colors, red, purple. If I'm lying about that, why is YouTube and Instagram so hell bent on shadow banning those videos? I have seen videos with far less evidence. Here we go, right here. Let me give you an example. Where's that video? Really? Fuck it. Hold up, people. Hold up. Let's just do it this way. Here we go, right here. I just recorded this right here, and I'm going to play this video to start the video off, but I just want you to look at that for yourself.
23. Excuse me, my apologies. Tuesday, January the 2nd, 2024, this Gregorian calendar.
Pause. So even pause. Look right here where my cursor is pointed at. I don't even know if it's allowing me y'all to see me zoom in when I do it like this. Look at the ground. See the color in the ground? Why would the asphalt be red? Hold on, people. Let me make sure I can because the other day I was zooming in on this computer. I was zooming in and y'all couldn't, when I played the video back, because I don't watch my videos. So I was zooming in on it and y'all couldn't see me zoom in. But right here in between the car where you see my cursor moving, right there. You see this redness on the ground right there? That redness, why is asphalt red? Why is it showing that directly near the sun? So anyway, let me finish playing just a little bit and then I'm going to start the video off with this. Here we go. Blue Kachina, multiple lens flares. I am picking up multiple lens flares as well as a pulsating sun. This blue Kachina move positions. People have been watching it. If it's my camera, why the buildings are not going back and forth? And this is me moving my camera around. Whereas though it's supposed to show, where's the lens flares? Where's the apertures that are on my camera that is happening? Only when my camera seems to be facing the sky or facing the sun, it seems to have problems according to people that don't want to deal with reality. So look at this right here. How clear is that? First of all, if you look at the sun is on a tilt. Look how close the sun is. This white ball is to so-called Earth. And it's supposed to be 93 million miles away. Now I understand the size of the sun is gigantic. So it's like the Earth to the sun is like a piece of lint inside of a house. You know what I'm saying? A mansion. So I understand that. But come on, look at this. Look at this. So let me get off of this. Let me get back off of this because I'm gonna start that over, my people, so everybody can watch from the beginning. But this is for awareness purposes only today. Because I'm gonna get back to that video, and please forgive me. I strongly apologize. Woman, child, and man, cosmos and earth, eternal light. Each one reach one. This is how we grow. I see you, my brothers and sisters, and let me just say this to y'all right now. That's some popping up there, baby. You see that we are in solar cycle 25, baby. And we started off solar cycle 25 with the what? X flare. We started off solar cycle with a what? X flare. Hold up, just cross. Come on, man. You know what I mean? As within, so without. As without, so within. But as above, so below. Huh? Judge myself first. This is what this meant. Judge myself first before you look out to others. So hold on. Let me finish. Let me start this off right here. This video is all for awareness purposes only. Any video I use for awareness purposes only. Hold on. Let me cancel this, people. Let me pull up this. Showtime. Showtime. And I'm going to take call-ins. I'm not wasting your time. There's no need to waste your time. Again, like I stated to you, when I do these lives, and the reason why these lives, they allow these lives to go to a certain extent, Because look, as you can see this Sun Blood talk right here, because I brought up those Andromeda messages and that message from 1977. If I'm a liar, right, why watch this video right here? Now the video I'm going to do all my videos from here on out, unless like the numbers, they're going to skew all the numbers. That's all I'm going to say. All my videos here is going to be about the sun genetics, our star family, and the separation that's taking place, so we can forget about it and what's happening in the future. So without further ado, my people, let me get right into this. Oh, it's already up there. Here we go.
I don't mean to brag. I don't care, but I want you to know, double vaxxed, booster, never got COVID. Clearly, Jesus loves me the most. Seriously. So nice.
Comedian Heather McDonald is out of a Valley hospital tonight after she collapsed over the weekend during a show at the Tempe Improv.
And I got the shingle shot, and I said, and I've never had COVID. So clearly Jesus loves me the most. And then I went, oh, and then I fell over.
As McDonald says, doctors found no specific reason why she collapsed.
The evidence has been staring at us in the face for a while now. Statistics from 2022 show a dangerous trend. There's been a rise in the number of unfortunate incidents, young men and women in their 20s and 30s dying from heart attacks. The reasons? Either long COVID symptoms or COVID treatment side effects. Cut to 2023, we told you about deaths on the dance floor last week. There have been alarming reports of heart attacks during Garba nights this year. These are nights of frenzy, dance, high-octane music, high adrenaline moves. Imagine 1 second you're dancing and the next you could collapse. So much so that organizers in Gujarat in India have kept medical teams on standby at venues. At least 10 people died of heart attacks during Garba nights in Gujarat in just 24 hours. The youngest victim was 17 years old. Imagine that, a heart attack at 17. Let me now circle back to the ICMR study. It was focused on answering one question: why are young adults between 18 and 45 years dying of heart attacks in India?
Tom Lockyer was playing the 15th match of his first season in the Premier League. We're not showing the agonising moment Luton's captain collapsed after 59 minutes.
A Premier League soccer match between Luton Town and Bournemouth has been abandoned after Luton captain Tom Lockyer collapsed on the pitch. The score was 1-1 when the 29-year-old fell to the ground in the 65th minute with no one near him. He was carried off on a stretcher and taken to hospital. Luton says Lockyer is responsive. It's the second time this year he's collapsed during a game, with the last incident requiring a minor surgery to treat an irregular heartbeat.
It was Lockyer's second heart scare in a match in 7 months. After collapsing in the Championship final that secured Luton's promotion, surgery was required.
An atrial flutter, which is basically the heart, irregular heartbeats. So it just wasn't responding how a heart should respond in them situations.
Tonight, the family of an NFL player says that the public's compassion means the world to them.
Buffalo Bills safety Damar Hamlin collapsed after making a tackle during last night's game. The team says the 24-year-old suffered cardiac arrest. Hamlin is in critical condition right now. His family says he is receiving exceptional care. Sudden cardiac arrest is the leading cause of death in young athletes.
The heart of Denmark's Christian Eriksen also stopped beating at Euro 2020, but he had a type of pacemaker fitted and he's now playing for Manchester United.
Medics confirms the 29-year-old received life-saving CPR on the pitch during Saturday's game against Finland.
Now to a scary incident involving the son of NBA superstar LeBron James. 18-year-old Bronny, a freshman on the USC basketball team, suffered a cardiac arrest on Monday during a workout on campus.
The scare came less than a year after another USC player, Vincent Iwuchukwu, suffered a similar cardiac event, collapsing at practice last summer.
Dr. Martinez, let's bring you in here because this incident, of course, sadly harkens back to what we saw happen with Buffalo Bills player Damar Hamlin when he suffered a cardiac arrest after he was hit during a game. Hamlin, just 25 years old now. Bronny is 18 years old. Athlete, no known medical conditions. How unusual is it for something like this to happen to a young man, an athlete?
It was Friday, October 13th. 16-year-old Angel Hernandez had just hit his best time ever in a cross-country 5K. His score was enough to qualify the team for regionals. It was also the last race the teenager would ever run. After finishing the 5K, witnesses say Hernandez collapsed to the ground at the finish line at the Buff Fields in Haltom City. Some friends helped him over to the water station, where he collapsed again and was then rushed to the hospital. Angel passed away about an hour later.
Off camera, Angel's family members told me they still don't know what exactly caused the teen to collapse.
Heart attack deaths have become more common across all age groups since the start of the coronavirus pandemic.
But a recent study found that young people are actually most at risk in this case.
In Connecticut, at least 18 teenagers and young adults have shown symptoms of heart problems after getting the COVID vaccine. According to the CDC, this condition occurs more often following the second dose and typically 4 days after vaccination. But despite these cases, medical experts continue to encourage young people to get vaccinated. They say it's still worth it.
Across Connecticut, a rare complication is turning up in young people around 4 days after their second dose of the COVID vaccine. It's called myocarditis, an inflammation of the heart muscle.
This is a different kind of pain that is more pronounced when children are lying flat. It's usually relieved when they sit up. It can be just described as sort of a diffuse discomfort in the chest.
So far, there doesn't seem to be any common underlying condition. All of these patients were considered healthy before coming down with this. But again, the CDC is keeping a watchful eye over this issue.
The terrifying incident was quickly followed by wild speculation and conspiracy theories. Elon Musk today suggesting the COVID vaccine caused Bronny's cardiac arrest, tweeting, "We cannot ascribe everything to the vaccine, but by the same token, we cannot ascribe nothing. Myocarditis is a known side effect. The only question is whether it is rare or common."
So there we go, my people. And we heard all of that. We heard all that. Now, I'm not a cardiologist. I'm not any type of physician when it comes to medical physician, so I'm not here to give you any medical advice. However, I can read and I can comprehend and use common sense. Clearly, since AKA this so-called virus has plagued the planet, and since the you-know-what has been delivered, we all people have been having trouble regarding irregular heartbeats. And when have you ever heard in history that children for those ages that are so young that are having heart conditions? That is not normal. Just so that you know, that is not normal. So understand, despite protein, this is not something that I am making up. This is something YouTube that is well aware throughout the scientific community and CDC and the World Health Organization, CDC, Center for Disease Control, has admitted this on their website as well. Despite protein does cause what you call myocarditis, okay, inflammation of the ventricles of the heart, making it hard for the blood to flow through. And when that happens, that's where heart attacks start to come in, or what you call commercial carditis. And that's what Damar Hamlin had, AKA when he got hit in his chest and his heart stopped. When you get your chest hit at a certain point, it can literally stop the rhythm of the heart. And they would need what you call I can't even think of it right now, the EMP, whereas though they give him the shock, whereas though he can bring himself back to life. I couldn't think of it right offhand. Y'all know exactly. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about, and some of you don't. And I do apologize. However, it's the shock to the body. It's the machine that gives the shock. Defibrillator shocks the body to give the body the charge so it can bring back the life back to the body. So EKG, a defibrillator, yes. So I thank you very much for y'all that was in the chat that gave me that information. But that is that's what's going on. And this is happening at an alarming rate. Now, and I want to tell other races of people so that way that you can understand. On my videos, you can call me racist or call me hatred. But what you're not understanding is this, is that, yes, that we accepted that jab. Yes, we did. Those that are ignorant and fell victim to this world because we believe in your world. Now, we're going to experience a lot of those symptoms, but what's going to happen with us the most, that is to block out what you call the dormant DNA with us. That is to block out our dormant DNA. So when we start, so one of us start, a lot of the people that took the you know what are hard to see the things that are happening around the planet, and they're more disconnected from the cosmos. So those people right there that are us that share organic genetics are going to be, it's going to make it hard for them to make a mutation change into who they truly are, because our bodies now are going to fuse with our souls. This is coming to the forefront, but your body has to be less dense. So, and less dense, meaning the metals, the heavy metals that's in our body, the unnatural heavy metals, meaning the processed foods, the alcohol, the tobacco, all of the unnatural stuff. That's why the planet has to be shut down before the major solar flash take place. The planet has to be shut down because it's going to give everybody an opportunity for us, the organic people, to clean out of their body. So when the food, we're going to be looking at, there is no supermarket. Oh, how are we going to eat? There is no corner store. Everybody's rioting. Everything is crazy. At that time, you're going to start to, people going, that's already fasting, you're going to jump even more into your fast. You're going to start releasing more toxins out of your body. And guess what? You're not going to be in a house all day and all night, because guess what? It's no electricity, it's no power. So you're going to eventually go outside. You're going to get the sunlight now. Now you're going to be getting the sunlight. So your body is going, our bodies are going to detoxify. Not all of us are going to be able to take, all of us are going to be able to make the switch, AKA because of the jab. You see what I'm saying to you? Not all of us are going to be able to make that switch. So this way they say people will die of heart attacks. Now, for all other races of people, this was basically with us committing suicide. The same thing goes for you. Whether you want to admit this or you don't want to admit this, they already know that you are never going to pass through what you call the black hole, aka age of Aquarius. They know you wasn't going to go through the sun, because Earth is going through, aka the sun, and coming out on the other side. They know that you wasn't going to pass through this. They know that once that ozone layer gets peeled back enough, a little bit more, that y'all not going to be able to come outside. So they understand this already. So when you were created with the expiration date, and this is what makes you upset and mad at me, because you don't want to deal with the reality of what's being shown right in front of you. If you go look at any sci-fi movie or any extraterrestrial that's coming from the sky, and they talk about the humans of Earth, what do they say about the humans of Earth? 1, you're overpopulated. 2, you're very destructive and you won't stop. This is what they say. And because you won't stop, you affect the entire solar system. So in order for them to stop you, they have to stop you here. And then look at what this is no lie. I want you to look at the movies that Pindar Molai is allowing Hollywood to release, and you see it for yourself. Look at when they tell you, when they come here and they say, we could never allow you to get beyond the Van Allen belt. We would never allow you to get beyond the dome, because you will take everything that you're doing here, you would take it somewhere else, and you would cause the same destruction. And now when I'm saying this, oh my gosh, you're so hatred, Kalai, you hate. The movies tell you this. I'll tell you what was Thanos' whole deal with Avengers? That's why I say the sci-fi movies. What was the whole thing with Avatar, the first Avatar? You went somewhere else and destroyed a people's life. You destroyed their life because you wanted their resources. And they said, listen, we can share it, but you're not going to destroy our land to take it. You can share it, and you're not going to kill us to do it. And you don't want to accept this. So my videos are only to wake y'all, not even to wake y'all up. It's just to deliver a message verbally that you can understand, because you can't understand the sun frequency. That's just all it is. So it's just me to tell you that you all have an opportunity, or had an opportunity, to say, hey, guess what? We white men, we work together and take care of each other and take care of our own community and raise our children and educate our children. But y'all can't do it. The same thing with the Arab man and the same thing with the Asian man. Y'all cannot do it. But unless you are literally living off of us. And because you could not do it, this is why it's so hard for you to see the reality that's right in front of you, that you literally capitulated to your own death. The same thing that we did. We capitulated to the shit that we're complaining about. We are literally complaining about your education system. We're literally complaining about your justice system. We're complaining about your medical system because your pharmaceutical drugs, they so-called resolve one issue, but then cause other issues other places. We complain about your political your political system. Now, mind you, you don't even believe in yourself that all of that was created through slavery. It was created through when that was being put together, we were literally being beat and raped. And then you said, okay, we already got the system running. This is how it's going to roll. We can let them join it if they want to, but this is the game that we're playing. And we joined your game out of fear. You picked the most AKA intelligent black man that can articulate himself in the crowd that you felt that you can get a hold of, and you made him be a spokesperson for all black people. And we all fell for the shit because we don't look at ourselves as individual, galactic, angelic, benevolent beings. Everybody that feels as though that they need someone to lead them as opposed to someone that be an example for them, then therefore they don't need to be here. Point blank and simple. I would rather you be an example for me than you to lead me. Let me see how you move that motherfucking freak. Let me see how you levitate that rock. Let me see how you teleport. Let me see how you do. Let me see how you fly. Let me see how you do this. I'd rather look at it like that instead of me sitting there every day. Teach me. I need to look through you in order to find myself. No, that's not it. Because now I'm going to learn. I'm going to learn and practice it myself. And this is the one thing that we are not doing as a species. We're only practicing their ways to continue to capitalize off our psychological and physical destruction. So anybody got anything to say, you can call in on that vibe right there, or not. I'm moving forward. Other races, you can continue to call me racist all you want. But here we go right here. Now I'm gonna go forward with this. Hold on. Here we go.
We were all hoping for maybe was that we would secure our border, right? Didn't we kind of expect him maybe to say that was going to be his resolution? Maybe not. Well, in either case, whether it's his resolution or not, the truth is this month, December of this year, more than 300,000 migrants have crossed our border. That is
now I want y'all to understand something when I say this, and this is why I be trying to tell y'all that y'all want to call me fearmonger, especially some women be calling me fearmonger when you can't even explain to me how women would even begin to protect themselves if you can't even begin to tell me how women would begin to protect yourselves. Even in women and Woman King, you still had men there. You understand what I'm saying? You still had men there. This is confusing to me. And we're not looking at this. We have forgotten how treacherous slavery really was. In any type of takeover, it don't make a difference what it is. In any type of invasion, because this is an invasion that's happening. We all talking about World War III. We have forgotten about the very first war that took place with us. And that's with the so-called black woman. To literally take God out of her and turn God from a male to a fucking female. That was the first war and the most destructive war to us. And we don't even see it. But we looking for physical shit because that's all they show you in the world between them two, killing each other. That's it. So we think that's the war that we need to fight. That's not the war we need to be fighting. This is an intellectual, scientific war. This ain't no fucking physical, throw your fist, ball your fists up. You have never seen Jacob Rothschild, David Rockefeller, or none of them walk around with guns. Show me a video what they got a gun on. Show me a video where one of them got bulletproof vests on. Show me one of them. Show me one video or image or picture. Any of them got bulletproof vests on or walk around with guns. Not one of them do. Not one. Not one. Because they know why? Because they prey off your ignorance. They got you out there with guns and thinking it's a war though. Meanwhile, they just sitting back, pushing numbers and making you believe in numbers. While they literally usurping the energy of children and grown children. But here we go. So when you say that I'm fear-mongering, over 300,000. I want y'all to listen to these numbers that they getting ready to tell y'all. I want y'all to really listen to these numbers that they really getting ready to tell everybody in America that watches my video. This ain't got shit to do with this particular time regarding black women, white women, Asian women, Arab women. This is just period. People that live in America. See, the age of Aquarius is going to make you maintain your species. It's going to make you, because you're going to have other species of the same species being violent in America, because America is being stretched thin, just like they did with fucking Hitler and his army, spreading them thin and destroyed them from within. So this is what's happening with America, and you don't see it. You don't see it. You really don't see it. And it's really puzzling to me that you have all of these so-called educated white men that are all through social media that's talking about everything else regarding the skies anomaly, regarding so-called stock market, all of this shit that's happening, but y'all refuse to look at the very thing that's right in front of your face, that your genetics do not coincide with the solar system, and more importantly, the one thing in the solar system, the sun. So no matter what you're not looking at the very thing that's right in front of you, and you're going to ignore it until you can't ignore it no more. And this is sad, because you really believe that people that speak like this is hatred. You want to listen to people that tell you there is a war in the heavens. You want to how was there a war in the heavens when God kicked that nigga the fuck out? I'm confused. God did not take any time playing with Satan. He did not. How is there a war up there? If he kicked him out, you know he had to kick other jokers the fuck out. He said, yo, bro, I ain't got time to play with you. Get the fuck up out of here. And he said, I'm taking a third of the angels with me. We out. Peace. See ya. And he kicked him out. So I'm confused. Where is the war up there now? You mean to tell me is somebody else up there that he created that's now causing mischief that he supposedly don't know nothing about? Come on, man, with the bullshit. Come on, man. Here we go.
Record and a threshold we've never touched before. That puts us at 785,000 more than our fiscal year today. So
pause. 784,000 immigrants between October and the end of December of this year. October 1st of this 2023, the last 2 months of 2023, 700,000 mother French told people. And then they're going to mysteriously pick up guns. They're going to mysteriously find bombs. And then they get a $5,000 credit card, and they get a ticket to go wherever they want. And they in Chicago, New York, Florida, and the West Coast. Y'all don't see this? Philadelphia. Come on, man.
Or not. The truth is, this month, December of this year, more than 300,000 migrants have crossed our border. That is a record and a threshold we've never touched before. That puts us at 785,000 more than our fiscal year today. So that's just back to October 1. So that's just over the last 3 months. So that's where we are with our open border that those in the White House would have you believe is somehow secure.
Well, I don't think it was going to be his New Year's resolution, because this is entirely intentional. This is as planned. The only problem is he doesn't want us to see those numbers and draw attention to it. Frankly, if you're not watching Fox News, you're not likely to see those numbers. They just don't talk about it on the other.
And that's such an important point. But for the great reporting for Bill Malugin, I spent a lot of time in Eagle Pass and others, in our drone team, Fox's drone flight team, that were there lonely when even there wasn't a reporter there, showing the numbers coming across, so much so that CNN, MSNBC now cover this headline. In the last hour and a half, I got a call from my CBP source that puts these numbers out, that there are now more than 302,000 migrant encounters, a number never thought imaginable at our border. Just in 2021 of December, it was 74,000. Now it's over 300,000. And I got to tell you, in all honesty, when I heard a little before Christmas, December 21st, Karine Jean-Pierre stand at the White House podium and say this, my jaw dropped. Watch.
And what we're seeing here at the border, the migration flow, increased migration flow, certainly it ebbs and flows. And we're at a time of the year where we're seeing more at the border, and it's not unusual.
Not unusual. She is at best oblivious to what is happening, which is the worst humanitarian crisis in the national security crisis. Or she is lying, and not just lying, intentionally lying to paint a narrative that is anything but the truth when you have the humanitarian and national security threat risk happening every single day at that border.
I think it's interesting you brought up the drones because if you recall, and maybe a lot of our viewers can
Look at
remember
that.
back.
Look at that.
When I first realized that Fox was using
Look at
drones
that.
to, see what was going on was over the bridge
Look
where
at
all
that.
the Haitians
Illegal.
had gathered.
Yeah.
And Pete Buttigieg, who we're going to talk about a little bit later in the show with Congressman Van Orden, Pete Buttigieg tried to stop the Fox drones, correct?
Yeah, they did. They
don't
the
want you to
administration
see.
Did not want you to see that. And
Look at
now,
that, people.
Even still to this day,
Just
we
look at
don't
that.
have unfettered access to the border, but for the drone, we're able to show you. And what you're
Pause. You see that right there at the bottom? 785K encounters since October the 1st. Do you see that right there at the bottom? Huh? Do you see that right there at the bottom? Now, I want to ask you a question, my people. Why do you think they're allowing this to happen? Why do you think they allowing this to happen? I just told y'all, I just gave you the blueprint with Hitler. Those that have forgotten their past are deemed to repeat it. You can continue to look at me as hatred and racist all you want. That's your problem. You can look at me as crazy and off my rocker all you want, but you can't deny the truth. You can't deny facts. That's what you can't deny. You can stick your head in the ground in the grass like in the sand like an ostrich all you want. But one day you're gonna have to lift your head up. You have to lift your head up. The longer you hold on to the lie that everyone is living on this planet, the harder and the more painful it's going to be. And so that's all it is. Look at this.
looking at is
Look at that.
is more than 150 countries from Eagle Pass, Texas, all the way out west to Lukeville, Arizona. 1,000 miles.
That's an
separate
army.
These two areas, both areas where the Border Patrol agents here in Eagle Pass, they average 3,000 a day now. They have no more than 20 to 40 agents on shift. It's 100 to 1, 200 to 1 outnumbered.
On purpose.
And yet you're hearing Congress is about to come back.
On
They're
purpose.
fighting over funding. We've got to have funding for Ukraine and funding for the border. But what I'm watching, and this is the last point I'll make, but I'm watching very closely, is what they'll do. Will they change policy in their border reform?
No.
Or will they just allocate more money, which is going to add 10, 20 more agents per sector to do more transporting and processing? Because when you occupy all of the agents' time transporting and processing, it leaves hundreds of miles of wide open border for the cartels to exploit.
Yeah, and that's the problem is there's two terms here we kind of conflate that are two different things. There's border crossers and border jumpers. Now, border jumping is basically entering illegal and not being interdicted in any way. You jump the border, you get here. No, you never are in any kind of entanglement with law enforcement in any way. You make your way into the country. We want to call those known gotaways. I hate that term because at best, known gotaways simply describes the amount of people we saw on a camera or felt on a sensor. It doesn't describe the amount of people that were never detected. So what are the unknown gotaways?
Yeah,
How many
that's a
people
good
get
point.
through the border and what are they doing? You know, even if it's less people, are those the ones that are bringing drugs and terrorists across the border?
Yeah.
We don't know because we don't have an opportunity to know because we don't have the resources to know. You know what might have helped? That would have been, I don't know, maybe a sturdy wall that we literally pay to sit in a scrap heap right now.
You know,
Yeah, no, that you're absolutely right. That would have been a lot more affordable. We're spending more just in this city alone to take care of illegal immigrants than the cost of the wall. I think what we don't talk enough about, because we look at these images and we see these numbers that come from Griff and others to our network, and it's just so mind-boggling. I don't think we spend enough time talking about, Brian Bremberg talked about the taxes, but what are the other consequences on the American people? How does this directly affect your life into the future? And I believe that this invasion, and there's no way you can call something that you're seeing right there anything other than an invasion. What are the long-term consequences on your taxes, on the American budget, but more importantly, even just on the culture? Because none of these people are going to be assimilated in a way that we're familiar with. I can say that as the daughter of a legal immigrant. So how does that impact our country as a whole? We have not even begun to unpack that.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kearney.
And I'm Amy
There we
Flair.
go. You know, again, I'm not. You can call it fear mongering. You can call it whatever you want. Call it whatever you want. You see that right there? And she stated. Now let me let y'all know. They all work together. Your news camera, they all reading a script. They all work together, just so that you know that. But they all use their trigger words, or not, excuse me, trigger words. They all talk in codes. This is an invasion. Why are they telling you this? This is an invasion. They're going to stretch your military thin. They already given all your shit over to NATO. You understand? Shit's over in Germany, and they giving your money away. Just gave another over, I don't know, 200 million to Ukraine. You know, not to mention the money in war that they're giving over to Israel regarding the Palestinian getting ready for Iran. China just told North Korea to prepare for war. He just told them, prepare for war. Just told them that. So when America jump in with Taiwan and China, then they stretch thin with Ukraine. You already know North Korea don't bang with y'all in Iran. But this is all being orchestrated to welcome Pindar, Moloch, the Sumerian god, the creator of the eukaryotic cell organism, the constructor of this matrix right here. This is exactly just like the guy, when the guy was talking in the Matrix, when Neo went inside the room. You remember Neo, the Matrix, when he went inside the room and the guy had all the cameras up? That was just showing you how they're watching us, just so that you know that. That's what it meant. When he had all the cameras and he was talking to Neo and he saw Neo past life, everything Neo was doing. The guy. And he said, if I'm the father of the Matrix, it's undoubtedly she is the mother of the Matrix. Why? Why did he say she's the mother of the Matrix, but she's assisting Neo? Neo thought she was an enemy to her for a minute. Neo said, didn't understand. I'm the mother because I created all. How you manipulate my energy is your choice and your free will, but I created all. This is what you didn't understand. So the Matrix himself, he designed the programs that was placed in there, but the foundation of the Matrix, where he builded it on, comes from the mother. See, like Mother Earth. See, this world was built on Mother Earth. But the foundation, but the Matrix itself, no. That was built by Pindar, Moloch, and his goons and his crew, the fake royal family, and the rest of them. So we can all sit back and think, oh, Kalai, you're fear-mongering. I'm telling you, it's going to be people in America that's from America going to be worse than the people that come into America. But you must understand you must understand one thing. This is the one thing that is set across the entirety of the planet. No matter what continent you go to, American people are spoiled. American people are spoiled. This is across the entirety of the planet, just so that you know that. So now you got people coming in here through some of the rough trenches, coming from the rough backgrounds. And now they in here. And now things start to take place where survival mode kicks in. Not to mention they're vaccinated, not to mention they're the eukaryotic cell organism. So when that sun right now is frying away the portion of the brain that keep them stable, aka human. This is why they don't show you all of the violent characteristics and flesh-eating people out here that they're doing all the stuff that they're doing. They don't want to show you that. They don't want to show you that the stabbings, how it increased in these countries of the eukaryotic cell. Stabbings have dramatically increased. You know why? Because they like blood. This is what you see surgery. They like that stuff. Violence. So again, listen, call me hatred all you want, but your genealogy is connected to your phenology, your phenotype. That's your genealogy is connected to your psychology. Your phenotype is your genealogy. So your psychological state is directly connected to your genes. Whatever your genes say, that's what it is. And the reason why I say that it's hard for them to maintain a civil or a what you call a balanced mind and have a conscience, whereas though they can see left from right and right from wrong. And this is one of the things that I like about Layla Africa that he pointed out that I didn't know, that white people nose sit up a lot higher and it sits out. So they see half of the world. They don't see the world as a whole like we do. So their noses sit up, their bridges of their nose sit up, and it's just like Asian people, they're squint, so they cannot see the entirety of the world like their vision is very limited. They are narrow. We can see the entirety of their spectrum. So because that's easy for them to be programmed. Left, right, left, right. This is what you should do. Criminal is this. A criminal is someone that says that they don't have the money that we told you that they should have, then they are a criminal when they go and take something that they should not be taking that we put together in our economic system. An unfit mother is someone that does not take their child regularly and allow our doctors to medically evaluate their child. So therefore, you can take the child away from. Hold up. Let me correct that. You mean to tell me that I'm an unfit mother if I don't bring my child to the very bloodline that fed my children to crocodiles? You mean to tell me I'm an unfit parent if I don't bring my child to your school to allow my child to be educated by the same people that could not keep themselves warm, that was actually doing some of the most brutal and horrific shit to themselves and then turned around and did it to us? That's what you're telling me? That's what you're telling me? I'm wrong for not wanting to participate with the same bloodline that had zoos, human zoos in 1958. This is yesterday. So I'm out my mind for not wanting to participate in that. I'm out my mind for not wanting to participate in an economic system that is foolish when all the resources come from the planet. I'm stupid for that. I'm stupid because I'm refusing to pay for electricity when it comes from the earth. I'm stupid that I don't want to pay for gas because it comes from the earth. I'm stupid because I don't want to pay for a home when I can build it myself. This is my shit coming from the earth. I'm foolish. I'm crazy. I'm off my rocker. See? But on the other hand, the program individual, oh man, this is the right thing to do. Get your education. Get a good job. Be a hardworking man. If you're not a hardworking man, you're no good man. You're not a blue collar man. You don't work hard. You don't put your hands in the dirt. Yeah, because my hand never was supposed to be in the dirt. I made the fucking dirt. Why do my feet don't even touch the dirt, bro? What you talking about? I only started touching the dirt because I saw you and I became curious. And that was the wrong fucking mistake. Curious George. See, that's what I became. I said, damn, these niggas is walking. Let me see how it feel to walk. As soon as one of my foot touched the ground, here I am stuck. I never want to do this shit again. Seriously. Oh man, see them walking and we was like, damn, I wonder what it's like to walk. Yeah, that's the only thing I can come up with. Shit, I wonder what it's like to get whipped with a whip. I wonder what it's like to get chained up. That's the only thing that I can come up with us. We wonder what this shit was like. That's it. Because other than that, it's no way in the world that you can ever tell me you're going to put a chain around my neck. It's no way in the world that you can ever separate me from the earth and give me some fucking makeshift dial and tell me that's God. Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. No, you can't do that. Let me move forward to this, my people. So let's keep it going. I'm going to take some phone calls. What I wanted to do next. What's this one? This is me. All right, here we go. Here we go right here. No, before I go there, let's go over here. Let's do my little update right here. Here we go. Sunblood weather update. Here you go. Now, this is the last 3 days, people. December the 31st, we had right here. See, I don't know if it's going to let me. I don't know for some odd reason never show up on this. But anyway, December the 31st, look. So we had C flare. These are our ionized charged particles right here. These are all, and hold on, my apologies, because I wanted to tachycardia. I wanted to go back to the heart attacks and that are happening now with people. And this is where I say this is from an overload of radiation. So my strong apologies, my people. I wanted to go back. This is ARS, acute radiation sickness. This is from a overload of radiation at a short period of time. This is what this come from. And acute radiation sickness is characterized by nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, anorexia, headaches, malaise, and rapid heartbeat. Tachycardia. With mild ARS, the discomfort subsides within a few hours or days. With mild ARS, acute radiation system, mild. You see this right here? Now, so-called black people. Now, what is the number one death in so-called black people outside of ignorance? The number one death outside of ignorance with black people is what? Heart disease. heart disease. The sun, as I told you, is not going to wait. The planet, the universe is not waiting for you to stop and putting unnatural shit in your body that is causing inflammation around your organs, aka your heart. The sun is not waiting. The universe is not waiting on this. So when they be sitting there telling you, oh, it's from the jab and this person is passing out. No, yes, some of them is from the jab. I'm not stating that. But as a large portion of this that is happening, they have to match what's coming from the cosmos. A large portion of this is coming from ARS, acute radiation syndrome. Acute radiation syndromes, ARS, sometimes known as radiation toxicity or radiation sickness, is an acute illness caused by irradiation of the entire body or most of the body by a high dose of penetrating radiation in a very short period of time, usually in a matter of minutes. So when we click back over here and we see this right here, coming into solar cycle 25, these are all charged hot particles that are bonding with the molecules inside of your body, your atom molecules in your body that is vibrating. You are like this. Everybody's like this. And some people be burning up more than others, because if you burning up more than others, that means you still got shit up in your body you need to get out. I'm not saying that you can't be burning up, but you burning up more than others. And some people can't sleep at night. Some people are up because everybody is changing, especially the less you eat. The more particles you take in, the less you eat, the more energy you're going to have, especially if you are an organic being. Now, let's go over here right here. January the 2nd. You see this right here? January the 2nd. What's the date? January the 2nd, right? Look at this. M-class flare. Yeah, it's on its way to Earth. M-class flare. See? I told y'all, my people, we are going to be popping in 2024. So when I see all these illegal 300,000, 700,000, over 700,000 illegal immigrants between October and December in 60 days. Are you telling me? I already know. Pop, pop, pop. They gonna get this thing popping because they can't stop what's happening. They can't stop. Oh, let me move on over here. Pop, pop, pop. Let me start with this. Here we go here. January the 2nd, 2024. This is the Magneto's pause right here. Look at Earth. Earth is in the middle. The white side is the daytime side, the black is the nighttime side. Anybody that's watched this instrument and watch my videos, y'all know I know what I'm talking about. Y'all know I know what I'm talking about. Y'all know that. But y'all want to paint me out to be evil and racist and hatred. But this is all boiling down to genetics. This is all boiled. Even when you listen to the message from 1977, he never told you that you were guilty for slavery. Y'all don't even peep the move. He never said that y'all will get punished for slavery. He said the time for conflict is now at an end. All you had to do is stop. That's it. All y'all had to do was stop. Say, I'm not raising my kid up to be a police officer. I'm not raising my kid up to be a lawyer. I'm not raising my kid up to be a judge. I'm not raising my kid up to be in the military. I'm not raising my kid up. No, yo, community, we're going to take care of ourselves or we're going to kill ourselves. That's what we got to do. We cannot continue to allow our government to use genocidal, psychological and genocidal abuse on a race of people. And we are capitalizing off that, even though if you don't see yourself, even if you have a minus sign in your checking account and you're a eukaryotic cell, white man, Asian man, Arab man, whatever case you may be. Even if you have a minus sign in your account, you still should not say, well, I'm going to join the system so I can make some money so I can live off them. Even if you see black people joining the system, you should still say, you know what? I'm not participating in that. That's what you should do, period. But again, y'all don't want to stop. So because you didn't want to stop, you already sealed your fate. So here we go. We're just going to deal with the Magneto's pause right here. So just right here alone, you can see how funny this shit look right off the bat. Right off the bat, you can see how funny this look. So let's start with this. Here's Earth. The Earth is in the middle. The Magneto's pause is right here. This is what protects you from harmful gamma radiation, solar radiation. Now, this star right here, this little diamond shape right here is the satellite. Goes 18, goes 16. But do y'all not see this? Come on with the shit. Come on, computer. Come on. Come on, man. Ah, dang. Like, come on. Seriously. Like, really? So anyway, so y'all see this energy. All of this energy that's on the backside of the planet that's enveloped. This is the whole entire planet is overloaded with radiation, overloaded. And then look at the points. Do you see this points right here? I don't know. Why is my magnifiers not coming up? Let me see if it come up over here. I'm looking at my thing over here, people. Let me see something. Why don't the magnifier come up so y'all can see when I'm zooming into? But anyway, this magnifier is not coming up, people. So let me just zoom in. Like, do you see these sharp edges right here? Look at the points. This is a square. Something is overlapping this picture right here. They are hiding something, but they've been hiding something. So we know NASA's never a straight answer. They've been hiding something, but they got to give you the truth and the lie together. They have to give you the truth and the lie together. So here you go right here. Look at this energy overlapping the nighttime side of the planet and the daytime. Look at all this energy on the front side. So now we go over to what? The magnetic field lines. Old lines are breaking off and new lines are forming on the planet. Point blank and simple. And here you go right here. Evidence. These lines should be across, tied together, and flowing like water to the back right here. But they're not. They're not flowing like water. So these lines right here are breaking off and new lines are connecting. And this is what they don't want you to know, because this is celebration time. Here you go right here. Here's solar wind. At the top of the zoom is not working. So here you go, solar wind. Earth is in the middle. Daytime is the white side. Black is the nighttime side. This red is the magnetic field. This is the same thing over here, but they give it to you in a different version here. And these lines represent solar wind. These solar winds should be hitting a magnetic field, hitting Earth, and going out into space. However, the object is right here. Look how this object is right here. I don't know why it's not even letting me zoom in. So anyway, this object is right here. And look at the arrows. These arrows right here never even turn to the look. These arrows right here never turn this direction. These arrows never turn in the opposite direction. They continuously stay pointed on the nighttime side of Earth, continuously. And these are heavily charged particles that are bonding with every atom inside of every microorganism on the planet. It don't make a difference what it is. Everyone, all of this is every living one. So people can say, "Oh, Clyde, you're over exaggerating." You know, okay, well, whatever. You're okay, whatever. That's all I'm gonna say. So now let me move on. Let me move forward here because I want to show something else. Here we go, right here. This is the coronal hole that is turning from the Earth. Look, this is the coronal hole that's turning. Coronal hole, less dense area of the sun that spew out high charged particles. This is another coronal hole. I'm gonna take a phone call. Let me take a call now. Let me take a call.
From Sonny Hollingsworth.
Peace, appreciation, and value. Live with Kala. State your name, city, and state, where you're calling from. And also, if you don't want to, if you choose not to use that, that's fine. You choose not to say that. However, but what do you have on the topic? Do you see the fall happening?
Well, yes, it's Sonny Hollingsworth. I'm calling from Minnesota.
Respect to you, brother.
Yeah, peace. First of all, I just want to tell you that, you know, when you were sharing your screen, nobody's seen it.
Nobody's seen what? Nothing?
Nothing. I kept saying we can't see. Turn your camera around. So yeah, ain't nobody seen nothing.
So hold on. Let me ask y'all one question. Nobody seen. Y'all didn't see anything that I was talking about. See, this is the shit that I'm talking about. God damn.
When it came to you showing the arrows and all that, you know, the radiation, and we didn't see none of that.
None of that. Yo, man. Hold up. Some people said they saw it. Oh, so let me ask y'all something, people. Did some of y'all? Let me go back over to this window real fast. Let me go back over here. I saw it. So people saying I saw it. So people saying they saw it, bro. You saying that you didn't see it. I don't know. Maybe you need to turn your camera or try your Jordan off.
No. Go look at the chat. You'll see all the people saying we can't see.
Damn, that's fucked. Yo, really? Yo, people, listen, man. YouTube seen it. Yo, that's fucked up, people. Listen, let me show y'all how I do this. Because I know they do that, I literally got the live going on over here so I can make sure that if I click on it, I'm like, all right, cool. Once I see it, now I can talk about it. I seen this shit over here. So y'all wasn't seeing it? Yo.
You was like, see this? You see this?
Nah, bro, hold up, bro. You on Instagram or you on YouTube?
I'm on Instagram.
Oh, bro, I'm on YouTube, man. Come on, man. Stop playing. Yo, I'm on YouTube, man. I'm on YouTube, man.
So some people on Instagram and some people on YouTube.
Yeah, man. That's it. I just got YouTube flowing, bro.
So you ain't showing that on Instagram. So there's some people on Instagram we can't see. So
well, y'all gotta go on my YouTube channel. This is the whole purpose of me going on YouTube. This is the whole purpose of me staying on Instagram, so I can tell you to go on YouTube, bro. That's all. Yeah, my people saw it, man. I'm about to say YouTube can't be that foul. They can't be that foul.
But about the topic though, man.
All right, back to the topic, my brother. Come on, let me give you an opportunity with that. My bad. Go ahead.
So, man, even a blind man can see what's going on. I mean, they are building so many condos and apartments on every corner in Minnesota. And like, who the hell can afford it? So it ain't about affording it. You go in the grocery store, they got so many apartments in there. There ain't no food, never on the shelf. I mean, they flooding the place. I ain't lying. I mean, you got your Africans, you got your Asians, you got Mexicans, Latinos. I mean, they are flooding the country. I mean, they are everywhere. And like you said, they getting all type of benefits and everything. We can't get nothing. But besides the point though, you know what I'm saying? This place is flooded with foreigners, man. I mean, they are everywhere. They They got so many apartment complexes on every corner. They building them brand new, man. So but you got to have your eye open to see these things. They're not gonna televise. They're not gonna put it on the news and say, well, what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But we know it. It's gonna be lights out, like you said.
There you go.
But again, brother, I mean, I ain't gonna stay too long. I'm gonna cross over on YouTube. Just continue to watch though.
All right, no problem, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for your positive energy.
Call from Rockstar.
Peace, appreciation, and value. Live with Kala. State your name, city, state, where you're calling from, and your thoughts on the topic. Can you see the fall?
It's the fall. Yeah, I feel the fall. I've been seeing the fall.
Mm-hmm.
But my name is Rasta. I'm calling from Big Sky, Montana. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing well. How are you today, brother?
Man, wonderful, Kyle. I've been checking you out for a while, brother. This is good information, and thank you for that update. What's happening on the border? I'm further north in Canada, so I'm seeing a lot of different stuff with different people up here and how they're dealing with it. So everything is clear. I get less sun unless I go up to the mountain areas, but I'm still getting it at nighttime. It's a trip. It's dark, and I'm feeling the cosmic stuff. Like, I'm growing, bro. I'm stronger than ever right now. And plus, I'm drinking good water.
Yes.
Okay, I got that I spent like 3 G's for a water machine. That Cajun, in the last 3 months, bro, my frequency has just skyrocketed. Everybody around me's tripping, but hey, man, thank you so much. Yeah, I see you clear. I'm on the YouTube. It's coming direct. Hey, I've been trying to. Is this the email to get some of those hoodies where I can? Is it the I Am Multidimensional?
Yes, my brother.
Shopify?
Yes, my brother. That is it.
Okay, I've been trying to get one for a while. I know what to do now. Glad to see you, brother. You're looking good. Thanks for the information. We on fire up here. And for those of us who know what time it is, bro, this is what we've been waiting on.
Yes.
Okay?
Come on.
This is what we've been waiting on.
Yes.
I'm on fire, brother.
Yes, my brother.
I'm one of them on high, brother. So, yeah, it's all good for us right now. And what's happening around the world is just, hey, some people are slow, but, we ain't even got to talk about them. This show is about us.
That's right.
Putting information out. There's no problem. It's straightforward. Thank you for, especially when you started getting in with what's happening with the solar stuff, when you're bringing those instruments out. I went and bought that first little key thing, and I seen you upgrade to another machine. I said, Christian, let him drive. He's going to get you the information. I don't get as much sun. But it's like the spirit clears the sun when I need it.
Yes.
I'm like, I ain't had enough sun. All of a sudden, the clouds start opening, bro.
Come on, my brother.
We can move mountains. I'm seeing geometric symbols in the outside of my window, bro.
Yes, brother.
Outside of my window. You go research it, you find out we're being upgraded. The
Yes.
ancestors are here. Everything is popping. And if you choose yourself, you're gonna make this extension process. All the other stuff is, bro, thanks for being on, because brothers like me who already know, you verify shit that we don't get to every phrase of it. Because your life has value. It's got importance. It's just what it needs to be. And thanks when you do link up with all the other brothers. It just makes it even, and sisters, that makes it that much more the frequency. It's all about raise your frequency. You got a young brother out, Phase One, got a song called Raise Your Frequency.
That's right.
I swear that minute is only 2 minutes long, but you'll play that for such a long time, and it's just true. If you want to extend, you will raise your frequency. If not, yes, you will be put off the planet.
Absolutely.
Just straight up.
Absolutely.
But thank you, brother, for your time. All right. You got anything? You need anything?
No, brother. Thank you so much, man. I thank you for your positive energy, man. I felt all of that, man. Seriously, man. I felt every bit of it, my brother. Thank you so much.
No, brother, thank you. It's reciprocal. And if we're not doing reciprocity in the game, then those who gotta go. Let them go. We'll be here in the end. We'll link up. We'll make what we need to make happen. But I'm glad I got your number to finally get me one of them. Or some of them,
Nutty.
They tight. They've been probably looking for like a year. And then I just realized I had to take my computer or my monitor and lower it so I could see on the bottom your information. You have to lower your, you can't see your number on sometimes. I have to make my screen smaller to see it. But, bro, it's coming clear. Thank you for doing the show, putting your information out. We love you, man. Thank you, my family. We do appreciate of everything that the Most High allow you to do and allow us to do in being receiving and receptible. I'm a master electrician, and I found out all these years it had nothing to do with wiring buildings and homes and houses. We're a frequency modulator. We're high frequency people.
Yes.
That's all this shit is about.
Come on, brother.
We under disguise and shit. The real thing is we're here. Some of us have jobs to do, and whatever happened down, whether you got the concept that they're coming to get us or that we're going to take over. Either one fits, because the Creator put us in position to be able to do things, and some of us can't see it because we're looking at other folks and they have given up. And we're battling with a whole lot of different higher frequencies. We got wars to do. I got some financial battles, fighting the governments and shit, even in court. But this is all about us winning on the level. I've been given the tools like you are. We all are fighting on some level. Everybody's got a mission. We got a project, and to do your work. And if you get your work done, all of us pass, we get to graduate and move to the next level.
Absolutely, my brother. Thank you again, my brother.
All right, man.
Have an amazing
You too,
one.
brother.
And if you have any problems, don't hesitate. If you have any problems with, this website, you can call this number. Call this number back at any time.
Okay. I got it, man.
All
Thanks
right.
again.
Peace, my brother.
All right. Forward.
Peace. Yeah, this was that, man. Powerful energy call. People, powerful energy call, man. That was an amazing call. And I'm on Instagram too, my people. I gotta get off of Instagram. Oh, they logged me out anyway. Yes, my people. But here we go. Let me just show y'all something real quick. This is from the ionosphere. Whenever there is a blast that hits Earth, and this was felt immediately. So look at the impact. Watch this. Woo! Look at that. Look at the powerful, look at all of that energy. And if you look right over here, this is the goals proton. Protons are masculine energy. Look, January the 2nd on this uplift again. It's on the uprise again. This is the male carrying out the orders of the cosmos right here. Carrying out the orders of the cosmos. Males enforce law. And the law is right now is that all that is natural will move forward. And those that are natural that have forgotten their ancient ways will be left behind. But you will know the truth before you are left behind to restart school over again. Abundance and gratitude to you. State your name, city, and state where you calling from, and your thoughts and opinion on do you see the fall?
What's going on, Kalai? This is Day Havoc from Atlanta, Georgia. And first of all, thank you for having me, of course. You know what I'm saying? Look up to you. But yeah, man, I see the fall, man. The fall is too obvious. You know what I mean? It's too obvious. And actually, it's crazy you asked that right now because it was actually literally yesterday. I don't know what it was yesterday. I'm just scrolling on YouTube and I see something where it was just like, I think it was like the first week of this year or like the next week, they're saying some stuff about like how like they're literally like U.S. top files have to let go of all the files of anyone that's ever been like associated with Epstein, who's ever worked with Epstein for all the past years. And like they already named off how they got, you know what I'm saying, they got Clinton on there, they got Prince from England on there and stuff like that. And like I'm just like little stuff like that, just like dude, like come on, you know what I mean?
Right. That's done on purpose.
Like,
it's done on purpose.
Right.
They picked that purposely to do it like that. Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's just, you know what I'm saying? And I came on your line a little bit later, but you know what I'm saying? But like I'm sure you've shown other examples already, you know what I'm saying, of you know what I'm saying, of the fall happening and stuff like that. But I just feel like whatever collapse does happen, it's gonna happen. I really feel like it's gonna happen so intricately to where like it's gonna be precise to where it takes the least amount of damage necessary to like the collateral, if that makes sense.
Right. What you mean?
You know?
The whole
Right.
thing for this collapse and the whole thing for all these, the whole thing to keep spending money, to have inflation with money, the whole thing with having these so-called illegal immigrants coming into America at a large rate, the whole thing with Ukraine and Russia, the whole thing with Taiwan and China, the whole thing with Pakistan and the Palestinians and Israel is to deplete America so America can crumble from within. You have a bunch of people in America that is used to certain lifestyles. More importantly, the lifestyle that a lot of people are used to is eating 3 times, 4 or 5 times a day, going to the movies, partying, you know, just having the comfort of just walking in your home and going outside. A lot of these countries, a lot of people don't have that comfort. They actually have to work for what they have because of the totalitarian system that they are under. And not that we're not under one either, but our system to the world, or to the one that can't see, looks like we are really living like kings and queens over here in America. Now you bring in a bunch of supposedly illegal immigrants, and then you have an agenda, because no matter what this entity on this planet did, at the end of the day, he want to have his hands clean, meaning that I don't care if I told you to drink soda or not. That's still your choice that you did it. I don't care if I told you to shoot a missile or a rocket at Iran, or drop a nuclear bomb on Japan. That's your choice. You still did it. You ain't had to go do it. You did it because you wanted to. You follow orders. You're a grown person. You make your own decisions. And that was so this entity, it wants to have it in a position where though he can, the race that it created can downsize itself, as well as us as a species do not wake up as a whole to who we truly are and fall and repeat this cycle over again. This is the whole thing. Some of us are going to repeat this over again. So it's not about us getting our behind, but it's about us being embarrassed, because this is an embarrassment. It's not about that.
Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%. It's an embarrassment, you know what I mean? And like, you know what I'm saying? Every day we get embarrassed, like every day, you know? And it's like, I just feel like at this point, I'm not even gonna lie, like I know you don't fear death, I know you don't fear dying, nothing like that. I just feel like at this point, those are the only ones that are like, I feel like the only people that are gonna, I mean, we're not all gonna have to suffer. You know what I mean? Like, I don't believe that like someone who's conscientiously like trying to live better, or like, you know what I'm saying, like just not live like everyone else in this world, shouldn't have to, like, you know what I'm saying, go through all the judgment that everyone else is going through. Right? Well, like, would you agree on that?
No, everybody's going to go through judgment. You're going to go through judgment with your own karma. You're going to judge yourself. That's what it is. Like, you're not like judgment is not the way that they're telling you it is. Like, you go in front of somebody and somebody beat your ass. We judge ourselves because we are naturally righteous people. So everything that we did is documented inside of our genetic. Is documented inside of our melanin. So and it's stored in our memory bank. So when we go to, even when we pass away, that's why they say your heart is weighed on a feather. everybody's going to be in darkness, but everybody's not going to experience this same darkness.
Right.
Yeah, everybody's not going to experience, but everybody's going to be in darkness because we all, some form or another, have capitulated to this. We all, whether it was this life or the last life, we all capitulated to this, and we have been recycling on here for quite some time. And we all came back here for specific reasoning at this time. This is a glory time to be here. So I look at it as maybe I've done something before in a previous life that now I can correct it here in this life. Because everybody, we're our own judge, because we're going to look ourselves. How many times as men we look ourselves in the mirror and we say to ourselves, sometimes we may not say it openly to other people, but we're looking ourselves in the mirror and we're like, yo, that was wrong. That was wrong. I should have done that. I shouldn't have done that. And that's how we're going to see it. Nobody, we're our own judge, jury, and executioner. Nobody else is going to judge us. We're going to judge ourselves. Yeah. We're not one of the we're not violent people. We're not the type of person that when we see our guilt, our shame being revealed to us, that we naturally turn violent. No, we naturally turn humble. We sit the fuck down and we say, you know what, we're gonna get this right. I'm gonna get it right next time. That's what we're gonna do. So, yeah, so I value my brother. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. What you say?
No, you good. You good. You can go ahead, come on.
Yeah, my brother, I value. I appreciate you, man, for calling in. Anything else you want to say before I get to the next caller?
Oh yeah, thank you so much, Saran.
No doubt, my brother. Thank you again.
Yeah, for sure. Take care.
Abundance. Appreciate you.
Call from
Golden Sun.
Peace, appreciation, and value. Live with Kala. State your name, city, and state where you're calling from, and do you what you have on the topic. Do you see the fall? You can't see the fall, or can you see the fall?
What's going on, Kala, man? This Golden Sun from South Carolina.
Abundance
and
to you,
to
my
be
brother.
honest, yeah, I can see the fall, Kala. Like I've been telling people for the longest, I just want to give you your appreciation, for the appreciation I got for you for speaking out, for enlightening us about our DNA. But back to the topic, yeah, I can. And at this point, it's just like, when we was in school and we never did our homework. And, when we finally do our homework, we just sitting in class ready.
Right.
Ready for the teacher to tell us, like, pull the homework out. We slap that homework on the desk and be like, yeah, I got my homework. Like, I've been waiting for you to ask for it all day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we've been prepared for this, like we just been studying, seeing what's going on, eating right, just sitting back, just waiting. And it's like for the ones that know better, that actually took the time and just, learn stuff and appreciate stuff and just been ready for this type of thing to happen. And now we just waiting.
Right.
So, yeah, man, I mean, I'm kind of nervous, because I look up to you. You one of my enlighteners. When it comes down to this, man, this is my first time actually catching you on live. I'm actually driving my truck right now. I was like, man, this is my first time catching them live. Let me call in, man, and actually give my dog his praises, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, we appreciate you out here, Kala. That's real talk, man. For real. We appreciate you, brother.
Man, I appreciate you more, my brother. Thank you, man. I greatly appreciate that support, man. That's why I keep going. So no matter what nobody will say to me, that I know that I'm a beacon of light. I know that, you know what I mean? And I'm not a teacher. I'm just a reminder. I'm a beacon of light. That's how I just feel. And I feel like being a beacon of light is very important. I feel like that's one of our jobs. And I just think that's something that we all, every honeybee is a beacon of light for the next honeybee. And that's how I just want to be.
For real.
Right. And that's
for
how
real. I feel you on that, because like you gave me, the courage to start speaking out, and and I understand what you're saying, because we just, like you said, reach one. I forgot how you be saying it, but reach one.
Each one reach one.
Each one reach one. Exactly. Yeah.
That's right.
Like just speaking up, and somebody gonna listen. And if you save one person, then you did a job. You feel what I'm saying?
That's
and
right.
Like, that's just something that we can't get back. Like
when we go into that afterlife, you know, I be telling people, man, I'm going into my afterlife jigging because I spoke up for the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I actually took the time to read. And when you said, like, when you started understanding the knowledge, like, you started crying, like, I tell, bro, like, reading them books and just seeing how we was manipulated and we can't see what's going on now, like, bro, I cried, Kalala. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. Like, when you say that, I really be feeling what you're saying, because it's like an embarrassment, and it's like, what we doing? Like, do we not see? Like, what's going on? Because if I could pick up a book or just even go on YouTube or just Google some things to even, like, you know, like, to see what's going on, and you can't do that for yourself, it's like, you, like, at this point, like, you're lazy. Like, I mean, like, do you care? And a lot of people don't care. Like, it's man, it's crazy out here, man. I just appreciate, bro, for what you're doing. Keep doing it, dog, because it's helping, for real, for real.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much, man. I greatly appreciate your energy and your positive light. Thank you so much.
Already, my brother.
Abundance of gratitude.
Yeah.
Positive, my people. Each one reach one. This is how we grow, and I strongly feel like that all day. Y'all already know I always say that. So here we go right here. This is let me take this call, but I'm gonna speak about this.
Dwayne.
Bear with me for 1 second, Dwayne. Bear with me for 1 second. I see people calling in. This is a good time to go live. I see people calling in. This is a hell of a subject, huh? So here we go right here. The sun is in the middle, right? I want people to look up at the top. It says January 1st, 2024, and this is the time. So I want y'all to look at the top and look at the time as it's going and look at the burst of energy. Now, when you look over here on the right-hand side, you have Earth, stereo A, stereo B. You have Earth, stereo A, stereo B. Up here is the density. Up here is the velocity, how fast it's coming and how solid and how the size of the particles that are coming from the sun. So look at this right here. So even though the particles wasn't that dense right here, but look how fast they came. So remember what I told y'all when you acute radiation syndrome, a large dose of radiation at a short period of time that can lead to vomiting, nausea, loss of consciousness, or even to the effects of death. This is what they can do. This is what they can do. And look at this blast. This is constantly coming from the sun. Look at the blast. Look at the blast. Envelop Earth with high levels of radiation, and these radiation particles are bonding with the atom molecules in your body. Abundance and gratitude to you, brother. State your name, city, state where you calling from, and do you see the fall?
Hey, how you doing? This is Dwayne. Dwayne, I'm from South Carolina.
Respect to you, Dwayne. How are you?
Going on, brother?
Yes.
Yeah, man. I just want to drop a little testimony. That's cool. All right. Well, you know how in the beginning of your lives, or pretty much most of your lives, you go about the vaccinations and pretty much stuff that's going on with the sun and all that good stuff?
Yes.
Yeah. Just to drop a little testimony on my side. Well, when I was younger, probably about 12, 11, I had a little sister who died from myocarditis.
Sorry to hear that.
You know, she was 6. Yeah, she was 6 years old. Now, since everything kind of come to light, it kind of brings me back to those days when my mother died of cancer, my little sister died of myocarditis, and my auntie died of AIDS. So now, after all that, you know what I'm saying, now in this awakening, I'm bringing all that back to light, and I always felt like, you know, some of that stuff was kind of done to them, in a sense, after they brought it to themselves, but most of it's been done to them. Like, my sister died at 6. She dropped dead, brushing her teeth in the morning. She was sick. She just dropped dead right there on the spot.
Man, my condolences.
Yeah, thank you. Just to put that into perspective, she was 6 years old, and when the autopsy report came back, it was myocarditis, and you know, between the ages of 4 and 6, you get the first vaccination shot before you go to school.
Yep.
I always felt like that had something to do with it.
Yes. A lot of our heart conditions, our heart problems are caused because of those shots that we were getting back in the day, before we had to go to school. Absolutely.
Yep. And when my mother died of cancer, she was okay at one point, and then when she started having the problems and stuff, they went to the doctor and they recommended her, chemotherapy, and they gave her like 6 months to live, or whatever the case may be. I was young, so I don't know the full story, in the hospital, but from what they was told to me. Yeah, so as I was watching her die, pretty much what it was, I noticed a big change from when her leg was hurting, and she was the doctor. They diagnosed her with cancer, breast cancer, tumor cancer in the brain, lung cancer for smoking cigarettes, and some type of tumor in her lungs. Pretty much caused by cigarettes, perms in her hair. As I've been conscious now, I know what caused it. Cigarettes, the amount of soda she's been drinking, the perms and stuff she was getting on her hair, and then fatality was chemotherapy, which kills all the blood cells, good and bad, in the body, and body starts to shut down.
Yep.
So that's pretty much what had happened. But now I've come to my consciousness and awareness of all this, and it's like, damn, ain't nobody seen this shit. Ain't nobody seen like the signs was there, like you know what I'm saying? Because it happened. Like sister died 2 years later, mom died 2 years later, auntie died. You know what I'm saying? It was like back to back to back. And it's all dealing with health issues and being in the hospital, and trusting these physicians to do what they're supposed to do.
Yep.
And none of them. And I have a daughter right now who has diabetes, which is keep coming back to health. I got a daughter right now. She had type 1 diabetes, and we went to the hospital one day, and going to get our A1Cs and all her checkups and stuff. And then I asked like, what's the difference between a prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell? They didn't even know what to tell me. They didn't even know. They did that. They just looked at me, and then we asked them. And then we asked them if the food, if you telling me she can eat sugar and carbohydrates, certain foods, but they always tell you in minimal, like be mindful, like
moderation.
Minimal.
Yeah, moderation.
Moderation. That's what I look. Yeah, moderation. And I just looked at her. I said, if it's already poisoning her, and this and that and the third, why was she eating moderation? And I've been listening to other people like Yaki Awakening and other people and you and certain things, and getting aware of certain things, and like we were supposed to be fruitarian. And then what she did was looked at me, blinked her eyes, and said, "Oh, okay." I said, "Oh, okay." Like, what's that supposed to mean? That don't tell me nothing. Like, what you saying? Oh, well, And then they hit me with that bullshit line, and that's when I knew. I was like, oh yeah, they playing with us. They playing with us like we some jokes.
Yes.
I just had to put, and like you said, they playing our ignorance. And I know a lot of people don't believe it. A lot of people got their own mixed personal feelings about it. But as a person who seen it, been around it, watched people die behind it in my physical form, not no voodoo shit, but it's there in your face. Like you can't deny it at this point in time. You can't.
Absolutely.
As a species, as a race, you can't do it.
Absolutely, my brother. Man, thank you for sharing that, my brother. Thank you so much, man. I greatly appreciate that. Definitely was much needed, and our people needed to hear that. And I keep telling us, man, like when you study and you learn and you start knowing just the basics, and you have conversations with them, they be looking at you like they know they lying. They know they lying. They know it.
They know they lying.
They know that they're lying. They know that they're not doctors, physicians. They are scientists. They are experimenting on us, period. That's all they're doing. Man, thanks again, man. Thank you again for sharing that testimony, my brother. Thank you for sharing your light, man. I send nothing but positive healing energy and light to your family, my brother. Thank you.
Appreciate you, brother.
Absolutely. Have an amazing one.
You too.
Peace. All right, my brothers and sisters. I know people been calling in, and I want to get to some calls. I want y'all to call. People been calling, but I want to get to some other videos that I want to share with y'all real fast, because you know, like I said, this is a major time. Shout out, me and Riz is going to go live, my people. I have been running around. I see a calling in right now. Y'all got to bear with me. Y'all got to bear with me for 1 second. Bear with me for 1 second. I see you, 484 Pennsylvania. I see y'all. Bear with me for 1 second. Let me get through this right here. Now, one of the things that I want to get through, one of the things that I want to show y'all is this right here. Let me show you. Shout out to my brother Big Heart Forever. He shared this clip. This is important. I showed y'all plenty of time. This is a team from the Global Crisis. They get together with the top geologists, physics, solar physics, and they all have coming up with the same conclusion that the planet is at an end. This is a complete and total end. All of them have came up with the conclusion. So now I want you to look at this man, and I want you to tell me when you see this and hear this, what do you think?
And we're all here to tell you the real situation with the climate so that you can understand once and for all that the situation humanity is in right now has never occurred in the planet's entire history.
They forgot. You forgot black woman crying. You forgot being whipped. You forgot being raped. You forgot being lynched. You forgot being fed to crocodiles. You have forgotten this so deeply that you have forgotten your only begotten son, the only specimen that you can create, that you have forgotten your only begotten son. And I show you this individual right here with the World Global Climate Reform.
And we're all
with
here to
tears
tell you the real
in his
situation with
eyes.
the climate
What is he looking at
so that you can
that
understand
NASA is
once and
not
for all
looking at? What is he looking at when it comes
that the
to the
situation
sun
humanity
and the
is right now
ozone
has never
layer?
occurred
Huh?
in the planet's entire
What?
history.
He said it hasn't occurred in the planet entire history. He said it didn't occur. He said what's going on right now hasn't occurred in the planet entire history. So who you gonna listen to? You gonna listen to some Negro sitting on a corner that wanna just smoke fucking weed and tell you some mystical shit? You wanna listen to someone that tell you that they can wash away your fucking karma? Huh? Just get in a spiritual bath and cash at me and I'm gonna wipe away your fucking karma. You have lost your mind, people. You have lost your mind. This shit right here is going to shut the fuck down. You better believe it. Shut this bitch down. Huh? And he know it. All of them know it. All of them know it.
So that you can understand once and for all that the situation humanity is in right now has never occurred in the planet's entire history.
Look at them. Look at the salt look on their face. You forgot. Let me tell y'all something, eukaryotic cell. When y'all went into Egypt, when you went into Egypt and you started raping and pillaging and you started doing all type of homosexual acts and it was destroyed once before. Let me tell you, well, my mother, when she told you the actions that you are displaying today,
to tell you the real
you may
situation
not
with the
pay
climate.
for it, but your children's children will pay dearly for the actions that you are
That the situation
displaying today.
humanity
Boom!
right now has never occurred
Boom!
in the planet's entire history.
Boom! We can see far, baby. We pretended the whole time, white people. Eukaryotic cells. We pretended to play your game the whole time. You see, we pretended to let you think you had a win. We pretended to let you believe that your bullets and your nuclear weapons had some power. We let you believe this, and you ran with it like a motherfucking sheep. I started to say something else, man. Woo, I caught myself. And you ran with it. You ran with it. You said, we can do this. We can get away with this. These people let us do this. Oh my God. This is our shit. You people got so arrogant that you said you were the only life form on the planet. God damn, how arrogant can you be? Or how foolish could you be? Which one is it? Hold on. Here we go.
Okay, y'all see that? This big orb was seen coming out of the moon, and then out of this big orb, little mini orbs started coming out. Look at this.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
2024, baby.
Oh shit!
Do this look like a war in the heaven?
Oh my God!
Do this look like a war in the heaven?
Y'all see this?
Moving with precision.
Oh my God, that's scary. Oh my God, I'm gonna move back.
Don't even break a sweat.
Hold on, I can't really see. Is that it? Oh my God, okay.
It sounds like there's a lot of them there. 5 of them, boy. Look at this.
And they all in communication with one another.
Everywhere, y'all. Oh shit. Like the Power Rangers, boy, they moving out. Look at this. Look at the plasma beams, y'all. Look at this. Wow.
You will see more and more activity in the sky. That's why they will shut down your internet. That's why they will shut down thy internet. I'm going to take some more calls. Just bear with me more for my people. I want to get through a few things. And more importantly, let me play something real fast. I'm going to take some calls, people. Just bear with me. I want to get through a few videos and then we can get back to some calls. I want to play something real fast. Okay. Stop this right here. Go over here. Which one is it? Is it this one?
Have you guys seen what Saudi Arabia?
Okay, yeah, here we go. There's another one. Yeah. Before we get into that. Yeah, I'm batting 1,000 out this joint here. Where is it at? December. No. October. Where is this joint at? Give me 1 second, people. My apologies. See, I ain't got my lenses on. Recent. No. Desktop. Here we go. Here we go. I just recorded this. This was from today, and I'm going to load this video up. I'm going to load this video up independently, but I just want us to take a look at everything. And the one thing that I want you to look at right off the bat right now is let me see if they let me do this. Hold on. I want to know why they don't allow me to do this on my computer. When I'm I got a magnifying glass and I'm using it to zoom in right there in between the cars right there on the side of the street where you see the arrow at that I'm moving. If you look right there, look at the bottom of the ground. It's red right there. How is that red? How is the asphalt red? right? So anyway, this is the blue Kachina, and then you're going to see a halo around the blue Kachina, the white sun. First of all, look how low the sun is, and look at the tilt that is on, and look how close it is to the planet. Even though the sun, the comparison to the size of the Earth compared to the size of the sun is like a piece of lint to a 24-bedroom house mansion. Let's just say that. So I understand that, but just look how bright white this is. Look at the blue Kachina. Like I said, the only thing I did was strip the light off of this. Just brought the light down some. That's it. So we can see. So now I'm gonna play this video. Now, as I'm playing this video, as you can see, the lens flares right there. Lens flares. That's a flag on a pole right there that you see right here time to time that's moving. That's the lens flares. I'm moving my camera around. As you can see, the slight pulse that's happening with the sun. This is not an aperture on my camera because the buildings will be moving. And what you're going to start to notice real soon, the buildings are not moving. This is a flash that's taking place in our skies with the sun. So now I move the camera around just so you can see that it's no CGI. I'm not that sophisticated with these cameras and tricks and shit. All I'm doing is recording the sky. So as you can see, before I even zoomed into all the way into the blue Kachina, pause. Right before I blew right here, you see the halo? Look at this part right here. From here to here, you see that blue, light blue, it's right real faint. You see that halo? That's a halo. And then look, this is your sky right here. This is right now. You think your sky blue and fucking and black. That's not black. Look at this stationary object. How is it that I'm showing you these videos, recording these videos, no tricks, no nothing, pulsating sun. Look at the sun pulsating. You see the buildings moving? The building's not moving. How is these videos, when I post these videos individually, they get show shadow banned? If I'm lying, am I making camera tricks? Look at this. You can see the halo around this. There are multiple objects up in your sky now. Just so that you know that. Multiple large objects in your sky. And NASA knows this. All your top official governments know this. They know this already. There's no way in the world that so much activity is happening on that ISS space station. And you mean to tell me, first of all, let's think about something, people. We're picking this up on our cell phones. Your cell phones have a built-in infrared lens. We're picking this up on our cell phones. Just imagine what the Lucifer telescope is seeing. Imagine what they're seeing. Yeah, Lucifer telescope. Look it up. Why would they name it Lucifer? Huh? Why would they name that? And Lucifer means light bringer, light bearer. So here you go. Look at this right here. Doesn't mean devil, someone that's evil. Lucifer means light bearer. Look at this. How is this a stationary object? And look at this, it's pulsating. The building is not moving. So how is this possible? And then when you look at the colors that are around us. Look, pulsating. You see that building moving? No, you don't. You don't see that building moving. As much as my hand is slightly moving a little bit, you don't even see the building. You see flashes like that shit gonna go out. Like it's getting ready to go out. Like a light bulb getting ready to go out. And then just pay attention now. Look at the colors that you're seeing. Look at this. Stop. Go here. And look at this. Look at this. Look at the energy. Look at this. Completely enveloped in cosmic particles. And you think NASA has to lie to you about everything. NASA has to give you the truth and the lie. This is universal law. Pindar has to give you the truth and the lie. Every sci-fi movie you pull up, I guarantee you tell me the sci-fi movie and I watch it, I can tell you where he told you the truth and the lie in the movie. I can tell you each and every last one of them. It's not one of them. You can even go watch the movie Robin Hood with Russell Crowe. And people be like, yo, but that's a fake this movie. He robbed from the poor and he robbed from the rich and he steal from the rich and give to the poor. That's what Robin Hood did. This is what other races of people had to do. This is the European men had to do because they treated their own people savagery. This is what y'all not understanding. This is not just about a a so-called black person and a white person. This is about a genetic thing. Why do they behave in such barbaric or have such barbaric characteristic ways, and then use manipulating ways to try to manipulate you and say that you're out your mind and crazy for questioning their characteristics? That don't make any sense. So-called black woman and black man, do you not understand? Right now, you have been told, this is no lie, you are told through the court systems that you are not a fit mother and a father. You're not, unless you do it the way they want you to do it. Your kid must be born in the hospital. Your kid must take shots before they go to school. Your kid must be examined from the brain all the way down to the blood and his phenotype, the physical to his toes. They're telling you, they're telling me, and I'm the one that's feeling some type of way. They telling me and you that me and you can lay down and have sex and make a baby, and we're unfit to be a parent without their guidance. This is what they're telling you. You don't see it? Don't have your baby in the hospital. Don't take your baby to the school and watch what happens. Who's going to show up? I'm looking for that moment, though. See, I want to have children so I can say, I'm not taking my children nowhere. We're not coming there. I'm doing nothing. Nothing at all. And here you go right here, and here's the information. This is why. And then we're standing strong on this right here. We're not doing none of that. See? There's a difference. I don't hate you. I need you to provide proof that you are psychologically sane enough to educate and medically evaluate my child. I need you to provide that. And where did you come from? What's wrong with that? I'm confused. If we really so-called love each other, we really care for each other, we really want the best for our future race, I want to ask my brothers and sisters, is that a problem with us putting together the people that understands medical terminology, the people that understand legal terminology, so-called black people? Is it a problem with us coming together and putting this together for our people? If we really care about our people, is this a problem? How? When we can put letters together for 40 acres and a mule. When we can put letters together and go to these fucking buildings about reparations. I'm confused. We can write letters to judges and ask them for forgiveness for our loved ones for the shit that they doing. What's wrong? What are we doing here? So hold on. Now, when we speak about phenotype, when we speak about genetics, right? Let me go over here. When we speak about phenotype, we speak about genetics. Bear with me, people. I'm gonna take some pause. I want to finish this. I want to finish this real fast. Not necessarily finish the thing. I want to finish this here. I want to get into this. When we talk about phenotypes and we talk about genetics, right? Let me pause this real fast. I want y'all to know something, right? You ever, nothing in nature needs to be taught how to be itself. An elephant doesn't need to be taught or need to learn how to be an elephant. A shark doesn't need to learn how to be a shark. It's naturally embedded in their DNA. They're born knowing what to do. They don't need that. But if an elephant wanted to be an orangutan or a kangaroo, he would have to practice to do that shit. And he would end up killing himself psychologically and then in turn physically trying to be an orangutan. Literally. So take that same analogy and put that with us. We are literally killing ourselves psychologically and physically to be something that we're not. And when we see one of us, one elephant, we say, damn, that elephant can swing from the tree like an orangutan. He using this elephant trunk. We were like, damn, he can swing. All of a sudden, the people that's telling you that the elephant can do it, and look at him showing he made it with his trunk. So one of you did it, so the rest of you can do it. And because if you can't do it, then that means you're less than the elephant that actually swung from the tree with his trunk like an orangutan. That's what we dealing with. So here we go right here. Listen to this right here.
Can't interbreed, basically. Medical intervention is needed. It's why, actually, in the past.
Pause. When I spoke about RH blood, when I spoke about the blood types, everybody would talk. Some people be out here talking about, I got RH blood, I got supernatural blood, I got Okay, well, here we go right here. Watch what they speak about the RH negative and the RH positive blood. That's Reese's monkey, bro. I keep telling you, your blood type is determined by the antigens that are in your blood. You keep thinking your blood type's super, thinking you're different from someone else. All so-called black people are the fucking same. We are from different star systems, but we are all the same. But you want to make it like you're super because you got some fucking O negative or RH negative. No, you don't. It's your blood is tainted, bro. Tainted. Period. And you don't want to hear it. So listen to this RH shit here.
To have a blood test before they're allowed to get married.
RH negative and RH positive had to get a blood test before they got married. Now, hold up. White people had to get a blood test at one point in time in history before they got married. Why is that? Why is that? Okay, let's find out.
The fact that an RH negative mother, her body would actually try to kill an RH positive baby generates bizarre scenarios. How on earth could this happen? It suggests somewhere in our lineage that the RH negatives and the RH positives are perceived as being profoundly different. And also, study.
Hold on. Profoundly different. The RH negative and the RH positive are profoundly different because I told you in nature, if two species opposite of each other procreate with each other, the first thing will happen is viruses and diseases, and a baby will not be born. It will be killed. The baby will die inside of the womb, which will cause the mother to die. This is why I said they wiped out 2 continents with viruses and diseases. So we're going to start this.
Are perceived as being profoundly different. And also, studies of RH negatives suggest that they have lower than normal blood pressure, lower than normal pulse. In a number of cases, they have an extra vertebra in their back.
RH negative is very rare. Most of the world didn't have it until colonization started in the 15th century. RH negative didn't exist in the Americas, it didn't exist in Southern Africa, it didn't exist in Asia. It was only in Europe, so it spread out from there. Out of Africa, that theory has it that all human beings originated in Africa, Southern Africa, Sub-Sahara. They're all RH positive. They don't have any RH negative. Where did RH negative evolve then?
15% of the humans have RH negative blood. 15%.
Blood types can't interbreed, basically.
So now, there's no need to go any further with this, but I'm just gonna let it play again for real quick so I can speak about this a little more in depth.
Medical intervention is needed. It's why, actually, in the past, people had to have a blood test before they were allowed to get married.
The very fact that an RH negative mother, her body would actually try to kill an RH positive baby generates bizarre scenarios. How on earth could this happen? It suggests somewhere in our lineage that the RH negatives and the RH positives are perceived as being profoundly different. And also, studies of RH negatives suggest that they have lower than normal blood pressure, lower than normal pulse. In a number of cases, they have an extra vertebra in their back.
An extra vertebrae in their back. Double the spine. What? What?
RH negative is very rare. Most of the world didn't have it until.
All right. So, yeah, most of the world didn't have it until early interbreeding colonization. So, oh my gosh. Woo, man. Let me get over here, back over here now, my people. As I was saying in the very beginning, your blood types, and I did a video on this the other day. I don't have to go any further on this. Even geneticists have verified this. Your blood type determine your antigens determine your blood types. That's it. And your DNA produces antigens, but also you have antigens when it comes to us because of the raping and the shots that we have been taking consistently, so that, and as well as the animals that we're eating. So understand something. These people have pig DNA, chicken DNA, cow DNA, fish DNA, turkey DNA. So and they have mouse and other shit too, and stuff that we're not eating, or supposedly we thought we may not be eating, but you don't know what half of that meat is. So, and then that's the stuff that we're putting in our body. So we already have it, our blood tainted from them sexually reproducing and raping us. You understand? So, and on top of that, we're eating the same animal that was raping us. So now that's feeding the antigens that are attached to our blood, which leaks our lymphatic system, and makes us susceptible to viruses and diseases, cancer, heart diseases, STDs, and so forth and so on. And this is a scientific biological fact. So YouTube, you cannot block you can block me because you're going to use one of my old videos and say I was angry, but you can't block this video for telling the truth. This is a scientific biological fact. No one has hatred for these people. We're just speaking truthful. If you didn't no two species in nature can naturally, no two opposite species in nature naturally reproduces with one another. A donkey come from a horse, but a donkey can't reproduce with a horse. When you say that, like a donkey come from a horse, but a donkey can't even reproduce with a horse. A donkey can't even get on the back of a female woman's horse, a female woman. A male donkey can't even get on the back of a female because he's too short. You see what I'm saying? And I just told y'all, when it comes to genetic splicing, what was one of the what was one of the things when it comes down to genetic alteration? Let me see something here. So delete syndrome when it comes down to, let me see something here. Yeah, I figured it would do that. Hold on. Let me pull this up. Right, range genetics involved genes, breast cancer. Nope, wasn't it? Range associated. Here we go, right here. When you're dealing in altering genetics, here you go right here. Chromosome 18 abnormalities are associated with a range of physical abnormalities such as short stature and hearing impaired. So short stature, right? Short stature. How did a donkey come from a horse? But horses don't naturally produce donkeys. That's genetic alteration. So short stature. Short stature, hearing impairment, MINTs. Psychiatric manifestation has also been observed. And psychiatric manifestation can go anywhere from I want to plant an apple until I want to eat a dead body. Point blank and simple. Y'all must understand psychiatric manifestation. Understand that. So let me move forward. I got hold on. Let me make sure I got everything in a row, people. And then I'm gonna take some. I see people calling in. I just want to finish this, people, so that way I can take some calls, and then I'm out of here. Where else I'm at? Oh, whoa. No, where am I at? Okay, here we go right here. And I also told y'all this real fast, and this is what I said. I told you I keep my ear to the streets, keep my ear to the earth. I told y'all what was happening, right? Let me show y'all this. I actually have a video on this too. I actually pulled a video up regarding this too. So here we go right here. Pause. Here you go.
Have you guys seen what Saudi Arabia looks like this month, y'all? Check this out. So as of May 2nd, 2023, this is what it looked like. You see it's about to turn green? Well, this is what it looks like now. Look at this, y'all. There is literally green everywhere, y'all. Look at this. Check this out, y'all. You know what this means?
This is what Mecca looked like just 2 weeks ago. Look at it. Dry as a desert. And this is what Mecca looks like right now. Literally as green as a garden. And as we know, one of the signs of the Day of Judgment is that the land of Arabia will go back to being gardens and rivers.
So it looks like Saudi Arabia has kept its end of the bargain and it is now flourishing. What does this mean, y'all?
Shout out to that good brother right there. Appreciate you for sharing that. But what did Khalid tell y'all 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and then up to now? Those deserts that y'all see, some of that was bottoms of oceans, land there, shit grew there. First of all, if you even look at the video, let me show you this real fast. Let me show the video one more time. I want to see if y'all peep something real fast. Let me show y'all something real fast with this video. One more time. One more again. I'm gonna show y'all something.
Have you guys seen what Saudi Arabia looks like this month, y'all? Check this out. So as of May 2nd, 2023, this is what it looked like.
Pause. Look at this area right here. Look at that right there. Everybody see my cursor? You see my cursor circling this right here? Look at this area right here.
You see it's about to turn green? Well, this is what it looks like now.
Did you see that water coming up out underneath that ground, baby? Did you see that? I told y'all. Y'all don't want to hear it. And listen, I'm no prophet. I'm no fucking, I don't talk to no extraterrestrials, aliens. I don't never talk to them. I told y'all what happened. I know our brothers and sisters, when I was at work and they were standing over typing, they look pure white. They look pure white. They had no eyes or nothing. They pure white. That's it. Nobody never talk and having conversations or nothing with nobody. This is pure me just understanding genetics, reading a little bit of certain things when it comes to history. I don't stay in that shit all day. I stay with physics. I stay with genetics. I stay with chemistry. I stay with neurology. That's what I do. And that's what led me on the path of like I told you, when you start remembering one thing, it start connecting dots to others. So I'm looking at the deserts and my consciousness, subconscious mind, like, yo, bro, you don't remember that? That was all green area and beautiful water, lavish. It was lavish there. It's where all the shit started. This is where you seen the other extraterrestrials and shit. Motherfuckers was, you seen the Draco and all those species, all of life, giants and shit. I'm saying it like, damn, that is true. It was in my head. And I said, you know what, bro, y'all, listen, I know it may sound crazy right now, but them deserts over there, it was bottom of oceans or land. Grass and shit was growing up out of that shit. It was fruitful. Trees with mangoes and watermelons, and you talking about food. People, we ain't y'all worry about nothing. They try to put you in fear. This is celebration time. I show you all these videos and people know that I'm on Instagram. How many times have I be talking about this shit and making jokes and laughing all at the same time? This is celebration time. They want you on edge because their time is up. See? They want you on edge because their time is up. But you shouldn't be on edge for what? For who? Nah, I'm cool. I'm good. I got one more. I think I got one more video I want to show. This right here. This is just an illustration. This is just an illustration that I wanted to show y'all. This person makes these kind of videos, and I some people, when I use their videos, they be like, "Oh man, you should tag me. Let me know you, bro." I'm not using your video. I don't want no money from your video. I'm just showing to bring awareness to my people. That's all it is. Right now, in your skies, my people, you have objects like this that appear to be this close. So I just want to tell you, right now in your skies, you have objects, spherical objects that's like this, that like, for example, bam, just like that. That you will sit there and if the ozone layer was to be the peel back right now, you will sit there and be like, oh my French toast God. This right here is objects like this is sitting above here. We are moved in part of a solar system where we are around, that's what you call TRAPPIST system. And this is objects like this is right around your solar system. If you look at any movie, when they show another planet, when they talk about us, Avatar, whatever the case may be, Pitch Black with Vin Diesel, when they was on other planets, how did they show you Saturn? How did they show you how the planets look in the sky? How did they show you how the shit was all close? And this is what your sky is looking like. Everything is coming together, and it's going to be, that's why it's only going to take 60 seconds. When God said he returned, it's only going to take 60 seconds to clear up the earth. Because once the curtain get peeled back and everybody see, everybody going to be stuck. Everyone going to be stuck. Here we go. Here, underneath a microscope, people, this was very interesting. I wanted to use this. Grass underneath a microscope seems to have a cheerful appearance. Look at this. This is grass underneath a microscope. Every living organism on this planet has intelligence. Every living organism on this planet has intelligence, and each grain of grass has its own individual frequency. Just like you, each grain of grass has its own individual frequency. Every last one of them. Just like every bee has its own frequency. Every last one of them. And they work together in harmony. This is you. So let me move on. Let me see what else I want. I want to play. I want to play this. I want to play that. No. All right, let me see some. I do apologize. I know I've seen people doing some calls. I want to see people doing some calls. All right, I'm going to play that one more time before I get up out of here. And I'm going to take some calls now. If you want to call in, you can go ahead and call in. Do you see the fall happening? Oh, hold on. Wait a second. My apologies, people. Here we go. Remember the pulsating that I showed you on my camera, that the sun is pulsating, that I'm picking this up on my camera. I'm picking up the sun pulsating on my camera. And look at this. This is NASA instrument that's monitoring the sun. What is these two pulsating lights on this? Or what is these two things that is pulsating on each side of the sun? I'm showing you on my camera. Hold on. Pause. I'm showing you pulsating on the camera.
From
Jarrell, bear with me for 1 second. Let me just get over this one part. I'm showing you this is pulsating. Here you go right here. Pulsating. Right here. Boom. Clear that. Go back over here. Windows. Pulsating. Pulsating. What is it? Peace, appreciation, and value, my brother. State your name, city, state where you calling from, your thoughts and your opinion.
Abundance collide. My name is Jarrell, aka Mystical Monk 144 on IG.
Respect.
I'm from New York.
Mm-hmm.
Now I just wanted to say thank you to you, because you help a lot of people within our community just kind of turn to themselves, like, yeah, I can't cry. My heart is racing right now.
Mm-hmm. Take your time, bro.
Whew. But you, genetics is key to everything, man. It is key to everything. I totally agree with you. The way that we should be living by our genetics. We should be eating based off of our genetics, just like the bees, just like the elephants, the birds, everything. And if we did that, things would just be better. But I just wanted to say, give you your flowers. You know what I'm saying? Because like going into this new Gregorian year, I feel like for me and everybody else, we really gonna start. We really have to start speaking up about this, and bringing more awareness to this. Why are we teaching our kids? Why are we letting the system teach our kids? You know what I'm saying? There's just a lot of things that you bring to the table for us, and remind us of that. It's like putting a battery in our backs, for real. Like we really, this is a strong movement we on. We taking this planet back, and I just wanted to say thank you.
No doubt, my brother. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that, and I'm glad that our brothers and sisters and other races of people are starting to see that my message has no racism. It has no hatred. If we stick to our genetics, everybody, it will instantaneously start to bring peace on the planet. It would instantaneously start to bring peace, instantaneously.
Well, thank you, man. I appreciate you so much, man. And we won. We already won.
Man, you already know, my brother.
So, gratitude. Thank you.
Gratitude to you as well, my brother. Abundance, and thank you so much for contacting me. All right, here we go. Peace, appreciation. Oh, you hung up. I was just ready to pull you up, sister. I was just ready to pull you up. Peace, appreciation, and value to all my people. Peace, appreciation, and value to all, man. I mean this, man. This is beyond. This has nothing to do with hatred or nothing. This is just about us taking care of ourselves, us being accountable for ourselves. And this is what I want to do, a quick commercial break while I'm pulling in taking in another call. Just a quick commercial break. Peace, appreciation, and value. Bear with me for 1 second. I just want to do this quick commercial break. I'm not saying that there is anyone in the chat that's like this, and I'm not saying that there is someone that's causing problems, but this is a reminder to our people. We must understand that viruses are incomplete. A virus is a distraction. Anything that's not having you moving in a positive direction. So viruses versus bacteria. Viruses like those that cause the flu, cold, or AIDS aren't made of cells. Although viruses make these, hold on, bear with me for 1 second, sir. I'm doing a commercial break. Bear with me for 1 second, brother. Viruses make you sick, just like bacteria do. Viruses and bacteria are actually quite different. Viruses are simpler than bacteria and made of just a few molecules. In fact, viruses have few parts that they can't even grow and divide by themselves, so they're considered they're not considered to be alive. Viruses can only reproduce if they take over a whole cell and steal its energy and material. So only way someone can distract you and keep you in a distract low frequency is they have to tap inside of your mind. But if you don't allow them in your mind, then they will not make it here. So anyone that's on there, that I would rather you call in if you have a problem when it comes to genetics about what I'm saying regarding DNA, and even the fact that we are heading into the dark ages. And the dark ages just mean that light that we call in the sky, the sun, that's going out. That's all it is, and it's a complete separation from the eukaryotic cell organism to the prokaryotic cell organism. Peace, appreciation, and value, my brother. State your name, city, state where you calling from, and your thoughts, and do you see the fall happening?
Yes, it's 327 from New York City.
Respect to you, brother.
Yes, I just want to say I say to everything. Yeah, everything is everything, and basically, man, this is Big Mama, Big Universe is getting everybody to their seat to start their test, and you can't really look at the other person's test to get your own answers, because this shit is crazy. We all got our own personalized tests. We have to clean ourselves, and mentally, especially through the heart chakra, and that stuff with the viruses and the bacteria. That's why there's that saying of cleanliness is close to godliness, because demons, to its microbiology level, it's basically bacteria. Basically, if you don't clean your room, you have in all types of, and I've noticed that in the last 2-3 months of just me taking care of myself in a more intentional way. I smell good, I feel good, and when I'm around someone that don't smell good, I like something gets over me. I have to get away immediately.
Yeah, cleanliness is next to godliness. And even your house, if dust and stuff start to build up in your house and dirt, you'll start pulling in negative energy. But once you clean your house and you clean your home and you let your windows up and you let fresh air, new energy in, new energy out, you sleep better at night. It's a total different comfort. Wow, I don't know what just took place with my computer.
Yeah, bro, this is the time. And to say I was listening to Dr. Lilia Africa, I say to the ancestor, he always spoke about this. The one word they never want to speak about is melanin.
Come on.
And that just ties down to everything that goes back to what the scientists are here. We need janitors, we need gardeners, we need people to get to work and to let this technology work itself. It's literally working itself.
Abundance to you, my brother. Thank you very much for calling in and sharing your thoughts, man. Appreciate you.
All right, thank you, bro.
No doubt. Later. Peace.
Call from Creator Rashida.
Peace, appreciation. Oh, you got to turn me down in the background. You got to turn me down in the background. Peace, appreciation, and value. Live with Kala. State your name, city, and state where you calling from, and do you see the fall, or you can't see it?
Peace to everybody. My name is Creator Rashida Aliyah Rex at the L. I'm so grateful to be here, be able to speak to you today, be able to speak to everybody, all gods and goddesses. Peace to everybody. I am calling from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And I absolutely see the fall. I just published a poetry ebook about it. I call it Societal Issues, Problems to Solutions, a call to action. And it's basically surrounding everything, a lot of the things that we all see happening today. Everything we all see happening today. All of the BS that's going on within, these so-called polytricksters and, the psyops that's going on TV, the internet. Just, of course, as we all see, the foods and all the so-called, like all the good, like the guidebooks, like to say, all of the wars and rumors of wars.
Mm-hmm.
So, at this point, it's like, I'm ready. We all should be ready.
Absolutely.
We all should be ready for it. I see it. I've seen it for a long time. I even create haiku videos on TikTok and post them to Instagram and YouTube. And again, it's all about what's going on. It absolutely is all about what's going on. We got to see it. Like they say in the guidebooks, those with eyes can see, those with ears who can, those with ears you can hear. You know what I'm saying? That pineal, that pituitary gland that's giving us exactly what we need all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, literally, like, if we don't, as a people, unify, you have to unify yourself first. Then you go ahead and you're able to unify with everybody else, because that energy is a frequency. Emotion is energy in motion. And so thus we have the ability to, like the brother just said who previously just called, we have that ability to go ahead within ourselves and make that cleansing, create that space, so that then all that beauty exudes outwards into others, into other spaces. Our energy frequency that's around us is about 14 feet in diameter.
Mm-hmm.
If we can keep that energy frequency going, man, just imagine the change that we can create upon this plane of existence. We gods and goddesses, we true creators. We created this place. And if we continue to keep seeing this place as, something that somebody from out of the sky is going to change, we lost.
That's right.
We got it. You know what I'm saying? Khalid, brother, I appreciate you.
Appreciate
the
you.
The first two letters of my name is Ra. First two letters of my name is Ra. Rashida. So always, please understand, brother, we sun, and I know. We from that trinary star system. I know where we from.
No doubt.
We came here to clean this place up. We came here to clean this place up for real. And it's time.
You are.
So, brother, I appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
God came to me, brother. I appreciate you. And I thank you for your platform. Always.
Appreciate you as well, Divine Sister. Thank you so much for that positive energy and light. And you have an amazing, supreme rest of your evening.
Man, peace to you, brother. And I appreciate you for that. I'm going to take that in. Thank you so much.
Abundance. All right, here we go. Just trying to get as many calls. Okay. Whoever that caller is, anonymous, you called, you hung up. I'm just trying to get as many calls as I possibly can, my people. This is an amazing time to be alive. This is our home. I'm gonna tell you something. And one of the main reason why so-called Black people continue to suffer is because we're sacrificing our children. The main reason we continue to suffer. The reason why we can't find peace, the reason why we can't so-called heal, is because our children are still being destroyed. You gotta turn me down in the background, brother.
Okay, yeah, abundance.
Peace, appreciation, and value. Live with Khalid. State your name, city, and state where you calling from. Do you see the fall or don't you see it?
This is King calling from California. Yeah, I see it. I wanted to touch on a couple of things. I understand a lot of things, or understand a lot of things from the movies, like how you be pulling up on the clips and the shorts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to figure out this whole thing with this King Kong Godzilla, how this monkey race and this reptilian race are always just making it into the theaters, and they're always talking about this. And I feel like it's like a bigger thing than what people are seeing, because they keep putting this same movie out there with this monkey and this giant lizard.
Right. One of the things that they're showing you with King Kong and Godzilla about the inner earth, and also that something is coming from beneath. And one of the things that they would say was coming from beneath would be giants. Which is giants. The monkey man is not intelligent enough to see that he is being manipulated to carry out certain characteristics. And Godzilla is the protector of, he is the balancer. He keeps the balance between the giants beneath earth and people above earth. He keeps that balance. That's what Godzilla do. He keeps the giants in their realm, and he keeps the humans in their realm.
Now, when you saw the first King Kong Godzilla movie, and they showed King Kong in an island, and the sky was like a LED green screen.
Right.
Now, when you look at the sky, and you take the pictures and stuff in the video, don't you feel like that's the same thing? Like it's all made up.
Right. Yeah. Your sky is electromagnetic. It's electromagnetic field. So in those electromagnetic fields, you have light inside of that. So that light you can bend light and alter light to where you want people to see. So we're only seeing at this particular time, everybody on the planet is seeing less than 1% of the light spectrum. Now, so-called Black people, we see more genetically because we have a pineal gland, so we can see beyond the physical realm. But everyone on the planet is seeing less than 1% of the light spectrum. So once even if we were to see 10% or 20% of the light spectrum, we would see a complete, total different atmosphere, which we're seeing now, to be honest with you.
Now, a couple of months ago, I actually saw this orange thing flying through the sky. It started off as little, and it just expanded to something real big. And I was just so amazed by looking at it. I took my phone out at the last minute to record it, and only caught the end of it. And this orange little ball turned into this white dot and just zoomed off super fast. I recorded that part, but the whole beginning was just like crazy because it was just like nobody else saw it but me.
It was meant for you to see it. We don't do anything by coincidence, and we don't do anything by accident. It was meant for you to see that. We don't do anything by coincidence. Everything is done on purpose. Whenever we make a decision, whenever we make a move, it's always clear and concise.
Okay. Yeah. And my last thing I wanted to touch on was the cell phone. Now, when they were giving out the jab, and you go to the doctor's office or the dentist's office, they had you scan your forehead to test your temperature with the infrared.
Right.
It's always pointed at your third eye.
Right.
Now, if you look at your cell phones, when people always look at their cell phones, they're always looking down, or they're taking pictures pointing right at their face, and that camera lens is always pointed at the third eye.
Yep. Absolutely.
So these phones are not really smart. They're actually reading your whole shit from this camera that's on there.
Yeah, they're not smartphones.
But these are the things I'm just noticing. I just wanted to put it out there.
Yeah, they're not smartphones. They're smartphones as far as destroying your intellect or frying your brain, but they're not smartphones. They actually just keep us in a docile state. All of these electronics do just keep us in a docile, lazy state, so we don't do things for ourselves. That's just all it is, and it destroys our brain at the same time. Other races of people, brain doesn't fully develop, and it's not racism or hatred by saying that. But you have to ask yourself something. When you share DNA with different type of species, you have to ask yourself, what is your brain formulating into? Is it formulating into fruit fly? Is it formulating into zebra, cow, chicken, chimpanzee? What is it formulating into? And because the brain itself does not know what to grow fully into, it doesn't know how to react right in certain situations. So it doesn't know how to respond. And the only way, and when you don't know how to respond to something, the easiest frequency to tap into is anger, is to be defensive, is to be violent. And that's what they do because they don't know how to tap in to that other frequency because of their inability. And I understand that, though. This is something that I do understand. That's why I say if we all learn genetics, we'd be better off as a species. Because now you can identify the problem, but we're not identifying the problem. We just saying white people are just okay, and we're the crazy ones, and we're the problem. No matter what they went on and do, we're not identifying the issue, and they're not going to identify with themselves because they know there are mutant species, and their characteristics and their behavior doesn't match the harmonicity of the planet.
Well, yeah, I look at that too, because I look at when I talk about white people, I say they have the skin of a pig, the hair of a wolf, the lips of a reptile, and the brain of a primate. And it kind of makes sense when I look at it like that. But that's just me. But
right. No, it is what it is. I mean, when you look at people, you can. I mean, granted, like we don't have to have a medical jacket on or go to their labs to see that we are two different people. You know what I mean? It's not. We don't have to do that. We know that we're two different species by our smell, by our attitudes, by the way we walk, the way we vibe when it comes to certain type of music. I cannot listen to heavy metal music. I can never listen to. I know people that I can listen to some white music, but I can't listen to heavy metal. Like I don't even know what it says. I don't even know what they were saying. I try to put it on one day and I kill my dog. I'm a slayer. I'm like, what the fuck?
I wouldn't even repeat all that.
Yeah, I don't even know what they're saying. I'm sitting there like, how do they listen to this music? So I understand why they listen to the music. It's a off frequency. The frequency doesn't match the entirety of the cosmos. That frequency matches them as a species. It's confusing. Confusing things seems right to them. So
the Northman would kind of pretty much describe them the best. If you ever watch that movie pretty much shows you what their nature is, from eating raw meat to acting like wolves and just violent.
But these are the people that we, again, like I said, we subjugate our children to, and we say all the time that we need healing and we need peace and the Black community needs to heal. We need to heal. We need to heal. But you will never heal with the same bloodline medically, psychologically, evaluating as well as educating your children. We would never heal. We can stay in there economic.
We can't do that.
Yeah.
We can't do that with these fake Black leaders that we have in office, the Black caucus leaders who want to come out there and say that they're representing us, and then allowing these people to actually to disrespect them and just show us in a lesser form that makes everybody else happy that that we're just not able to come together.
Right. Well, this is why the universe is going to show the truth. I told you the sun is going to tell the truth. No matter we want to hear the truth or not, the sun is going to separate us. And the sun is going to say, we're going to see what race is going to kill each other and which one is going to persevere. I appreciate you for calling in, my brother. Thank you again. I want to try to get to the next call before I get off of here because I'm going to log out pretty soon. Thank you so much, my brother.
Yeah, abundance, brother. Thank you for the call.
Abundance and gratitude to you as well.
Call from.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna be done at 6 people, so I'm gonna take a few more calls and I'm gonna get up off of here. But again, like I stated to you, a lot of them when they watch my videos, they feel some type of way and they get upset. You see what I'm saying to you about reality, and this is not for you to be in your personal feelings and be upset about me, about the decisions that you made. You know when Chris Brown and Rihanna was dealing with each other, Chris Brown left his cell phone in the car and Rihanna saw the girls that he was texting and he beat her up for the shit that he was cheating. And I'm not bringing it up amongst Black people for us to be angry. I'm just pointing out something. This is the type of attitude that these people have. You got caught in your lie. And all I'm doing is bringing it up. And now you want to beat me up and lynch me and kill me. Peace, appreciation, and value. Live with Kala. State your name, city, and state where you're calling from. And do you see the fall or do you don't see the fall?
What's up, my brother? This is Javion. I'm calling from Puerto Rico, and of course I do.
Respect, brother. Respect, brother.
So today, I've been watching you for a while, and I got the genetics book that you've been talking about. I've been reading it.
Mm-hmm.
And, by the Gregorian calendar, I'm only 23, so I just got a question to my people to understand, how can we not see this? Because as I read this book, and I wanted to speak to you because I need somebody that has further knowledge than me to say about the topic, because you've been reading about this for longer.
Mm-hmm.
About this, I'm in chapter 19, talking about transgenetics, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to just speak about this a little bit for my people, but also get a further understanding from you.
Mm-hmm.
So trans genes are genes that have been artificially introduced using recombinant DNA methods. So I want my people to understand that they're speaking about different things about changing the genes and with the recombinant method and different things with the DNA, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little worked up.
No, that's it.
Get in on it.
Yeah, that's it.
as I'm further reading this and understanding this, you have to really understand that these sci-fi movies and the different things that Kalai is speaking about isn't a game. Like the possibilities with altering DNA and genes is really far beyond our understanding. We're so far behind because we've just been lost with the knowledge. Like it just takes a little bit of reading and you come to understand that everything has been genetically modified. It's not even about just speaking about poison. It's genetically modified. Everything that you're eating, everything that you're touching, everything that you're doing is genetically modified. You speak about cells, and then as I read it, I look at the system. Your cells operate everything in your body. They all have a job. That's the same thing that we're doing in the system. This system is a living organism, and we are the cells bringing it life.
Come on, bro. You see what happens when you read this shit? You see what happens when you do the shit yourself? Yes, so.
And now the sun is bringing the radiation, causing the sickness to the organism, which is the society that we live in. Like when you really come to read this, I'm telling you, like when you really come to read this, even when it comes to the animals, they express it in the book. Mosquitoes, mice, different things like this. The zebrafish, how they changed the genetics and made the fish glow. How they changed mice and made them grow. Put different bacteria to make them develop different diseases. And these animals are living amongst us right now, and we just think it's normal. And they're biting us. They're around our food. They're around our children, and they're just, and we just think it's okay. But it's altering our genetics each and every day.
Yes, my brother. Yes, my brother. See, that's a brother that see it for himself. That's why I say the Matrix was so important. Morpheus told Neo, I can only tell you about the Matrix, but you have to see it for yourself, because when you see it for yourself, you express yourself completely different. He is expressing himself from what he is seeing, not from what I am seeing, from what he is seeing, because he's rewiring his brain and reading and learning for himself. Man, abundance to you.
My bad. I don't want to take too much time, but it goes even further about when he speaks about toe-tipping stem cells from the black woman. It says plant cells are toe-tipping, meaning that particularly any plant cell can eventually give rise to every sort of plant tissue, roots, leaves, and seeds. What person has toe-tipping stem cells just like plants? And if plants are prokaryotic cells, then who is the prokaryotic cell on the planet?
Oh man, powerful man, right? Powerful being right there. That's all I gotta say. Powerful being.
But I really want y'all to read, man. It don't take nothing. I've been reading the book for 3 months, 30 minutes a day. I get up, I read the book in the morning with the sun, and it don't take nothing. I pull out my highlighter, I highlight all the key points that look really particular to me. I go back when I don't understand, because you think these books say for dummies. I'm not a dummy. Kalai's not a dummy.
Come on, bro.
The books are hard to comprehend and understand. You really got to look up definitions. You got to look up words. You really got to try to understand this stuff. It's not easy. I'm not in college. I didn't go to no particular school. I went to high school just like everybody else. So you can sit down and read this book. If you just take the time to sit down and read these books and understand, your perspective on life will completely change. It will completely change.
Boom. Bro, you got me all like, man, you got my heart racing over here, man. You got me with jitters, man. That's all I've been wanting people to do. Just see it for yourself. Just read it for yourself, man. And this is what I'm saying. And guess what? No one is pushing the youth to do this. You know why? Because they don't want y'all to wake up. They don't want y'all to see this. They want y'all to be violent.
It's crazy. I was just telling my wife the other day, you were talking about 2024, you're going to take a break. And I was like, you know what? If he takes a little break, I'm still going to get on here, but I'm going to make a YouTube and I'm going to talk about genetics, because it's obvious. It's obvious.
Yes, my brother.
It's obvious.
Man, this is going to be my last call, my people. I know people calling, but this is going to be my last call, man. This brother really, like, so when people be telling me like, Khalid, like I'm gonna unfollow you. I'm not gonna follow you no more. This, that, and the third. I don't care if I reach. I just want to reach one person. That's it. If I can reach one person, every time I get on social media, if I can reach one person to just trust themselves and to believe and trust and believe in themselves, and to them to rewire their brain. I don't care if I lose every last. If I lost 5,000 and I was able to get one, just to see themselves, I'm good. I'm good.
I appreciate it.
Thank you, my brother, man. Thank you. What's your name again?
Javion.
Javion, man. Thank you, my brother, man. You don't know today, bro. You really made like you really touched my heart today, bro. I just want to let you know I appreciate everybody do touch my heart, my brothers and sisters. But when I hear that right there, that makes me keep going. See, that makes me get off of here right now, sit back and think, and then say, you know what? I need to keep going. What else can I do to remind somebody about how great and unique and beautiful they are?
I appreciate you, bro. Like you don't understand. It just speaking on it, lit that spark, and you pick up that book. Like you don't just sit there and listen. You're not gonna learn anything just listening. You're just gonna think you're learning.
Thank you.
You gotta do and learn. You gotta sit down and learn.
Yes. Yes, my brother. Man, thank you so much, man. Man, my phone is always open to you, brother. Whenever you want to call in, man, I appreciate you. Whenever you want to contact, you more than welcome to call my phone. Any questions you ever want to have about genetics, man, you call this phone. I always answer this number. I always answer this phone.
I appreciate that because I need somebody, man. I got so many theories and so many hypotheses you want to say because it's crazy. Your mind just expands. I'm telling you, people.
Instantaneously. Yes. Instantaneously. Once you start reading that shit, it just start blowing. You start coming up with theory. You start like, wait a minute, hold up. Like what? It's just so much at one time. And then it's a beautiful experience. I will say that. It's a beautiful growth and you feel different. You completely feel different.
I appreciate you, brother.
No.
Have a supreme night.
You too, my brother. Have an amazing supreme night as well. Abundance. Yo, that was my last call, my people. Like he really, like that brother really touched me, man. Like I want to tell y'all that, man. Like that brother really touched me, man, because that's all it's about, man. See, this is the one thing I'd say about Jesus. Jesus never wanted you to follow him. Jesus said, worship your God as I worship mine. Trust in you as I trust in me. That's what Jesus said. And this is why they wanted to kill Jesus, because Jesus was getting the people to start believing in themselves individually so collectively they can work together without the government and the church. That's what Jesus wanted to do. That's all he wanted to do. That's it. So I value y'all, my people. I see people still calling. I value y'all. I'm going to do this live again. Listen, people that leave a comment, I'm going to ask y'all a question. What is the best time that y'all recommend for me to go live so I can do call-ins? I'm going to ask y'all what's the best day of the week. I would say preferably I would rather do it Friday, but what's the best time and day? And I'm going to see if people leave it in the chat, you know what I mean? Just to get an idea of what people would rather see me go live. Would you rather see me go live 12 in the afternoon? Rather see me go live in the evening? Would you rather see me go live right now? Like I would really, because I want to interact with the people. Whenever I go live, I'm going to do call-ins. I want them to call in. And me and my brother Riz, we're going to put a show together for y'all, my people. You know, Riz already got a bunch of shit. He going to show y'all, you know what I mean? He see things differently from us, but we all have a piece of this puzzle. We definitely going to do that. But I ask y'all when is the best time and what day that y'all prefer. You know what I'm saying? That I will go live, and I'm going to see if I can fit it around my work schedule. And I'm going to put it together, my people, because every day I want to call in. Because it's not my voice. It's our voice. Remember that. It's not my fucking voice. It's our voice. And this is why I have a serious problem when I would never give you any type of literature. I would never point you to a Black History Museum. I would never point you to a religious book, because none of that stuff, and I would never point you to economics, because none of that stuff freed my mind. All of that stuff I thought was going to free my mind. None of that freed me as an individual. I went straight to genetics. I'm never going to give you something that doesn't involve you directly. Genetics involves you. When you look in the mirror and you see genetics, it's you. That's what it is. I have nothing to do with no one else. And everything, this is what the age of Aquarius is going to show us, that it's about you as an individual and us collectively as a species. That's what it is. So I value my people. Y'all all have an amazing, supreme, cosmic rest of your day. Hit the like button. I greatly support. I thank you all for your support. You grab a hoodie, you grab a shirt, whatever you cash at. I greatly appreciate that. I'm going to end this out with two things that I'm going to play real fast, and then I'm going to close this out, my people. I'm going to close this out. I want to play this real fast one more time because I'm going to load this video up. I want to play this. Hold on. Bear with me. I want to load this video up. I want to load this up. So let me play a little bit of this. Here you go. In fact, let me zoom in a little bit. Here you go. Let me play a little bit of that. And I'm going to load this video up separately, my people. It's sound to this, but I turned the sound off. So I'm going to load this video up on Instagram and YouTube. This video right here. I ask anybody that think I'm playing camera tricks, you can come get the camera. You can come get the phone. You come on up here and get it. You think it's a joke? Y'all know it ain't no joke. Y'all know what I'm showing you is happening. And it's a reason why my camera is picking this up for me to show you. Y'all know what it is. And then look at the flag over here. What a coincidence. The fall. Look at that. Huh? Y'all know. And my last one that I want to play. Hold on. The last video that I want to play before I get up out of here, so this can stick into your minds, because this is coming.
And we're all here to tell you the real situation with the climate, so that you can understand once and for all that the situation humanity is in right now has never occurred in the planet's entire history.
Y'all not thinking about the babies that's going to suffer because of your ignorance. You're not thinking about the women and children that's going to suffer because of your ignorance. You have never thought about this. And now the pressure is on. It took you 400, 800, 1,600 years. It took this entity 1,600 plus years to get us in the conditions that we are in today. We went from angelic benevolent beings. We went from angelic benevolent beings building megalithic structures to match the constellations. We surfed and navigated the stars without GPS. We teleported all through this planet and moved at free will the way we wanted to. The way we wanted to. And nothing prohibited us from moving. And now today, it took you 1,600 plus years to get me from that to being a busboy, a dishwasher, a bag boy at the supermarket, a cashier, a janitor, someone that climbed electric poles, someone that put down, I'm picking up trash. I'm cleaning your toilets. I'm playing basketball for you. I'm playing football for you. I am destroying me and my race for your existence.
That's the situation
for your existence.
Has never occurred.
And now, today, each and every last one of you, now today, each and every last one of you, even Jerry Jones, from the wealthiest all the way down to the poor, know that the sun is reaching the core of your anatomy. Know that the sun is reaching the core of your anatomy. This is separation time. This is separation from lies, hate, deceit, manipulation, reverse psychology. This is the separation from that there, where it's going to be truth, prosperity, respect, value, and appreciation. You're going to appreciate the fucking honeybee. You're going to appreciate the ant. You're going to appreciate the dung beetle. You're going to appreciate the fucking elephant. You're going to appreciate the fish in the ocean. You're not going to look at it as something just frivolous. You're going to go back to an infant state in a grown-ass body so you can relearn how to harmonize in peace and not destroy things and break them down into pieces. You will learn. You will learn. And the sad thing about this is that your children has to suffer because of your ignorance. And our children have been suffering. Our suffering is now coming to an end.
So that you can understand once and for all that the situation humanity is in right now has never occurred in the planet's entire history.
See, when you got to look at your loved ones and you got to tell them goodbye and you got to say goodnight because you won't see them no more. When you got to look at your children and you got to look them in the eye and give them the truth. Why is this happening to us, mommy? Why is this happening to me, daddy? Why are we in these conditions now? I thought we went to the moon. I thought we saved these people from swinging on trees. I thought these people were disease infested and we were helping them. How are we helping them? And now we are in this condition. They have to answer to their children. So do we have to answer to ours? Because our children are going to ask us, why didn't you listen? Why didn't you hear my cries? Why didn't you see the characteristics that I was displaying was a result of abandonment and sacrificing me to the same bloodline that destroyed you? Why? Children, your voice will be heard. Grown children make the world go round. Children, star seeds, make the sun rise and set. Woman, child, and man, cosmos and earth, eternal light, each one reach one. This is how we grow. I see you, my brothers and sisters. Protect yourself at all times with knowledge, sunlight, chlorophyll, distilled water, and 3D human free. Kalamad, Amin Ra, God gene for life. Sunblood, sunblood, sunblood. I am not black. Gizzo. It's not about one love. It's about whole love. Peace, abundance, and gratitude to you all.